Unboxing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where the sign is with the.
Well, there's a flashy new intro.
I know the flashy intro is perfectly fine there. It's just I like having it, on here because it's part of the set now.
Yeah.
It's part of the PO unboxing set. It's very different from the regular Atop the Fourth Wall set.
Yeah, the whole difference is a sign.
Yeah, it's very different.
Oh my god.
So,
Hi.
hey everybody. Been a while since we did one of these, mostly because we've been very, very busy. We're still very, very busy, but this needed to get done.
Oh god. It just keeps piling up. Everything just keeps piling up. But we have a PO unboxing to raise our spirits in this trying time.
We got a lot of stuff. Got some very unique boxes. You had one in particular you wanted to open up right away because it's huge.
Oh yeah. Now this is the only huge one, but the fact is...
Is there an address or anything on there?
Yeah.
I can't...
The fact is... It has
Yeah,
pony tape. And so that makes me want to open it more. I'm probably going to get a lot of questions on, what do you think of the latest season? How do you like season 9? Oh my god, I love it so far.
So we'll probably skip that question once we actually get it in all the letters.
I'll go into detail if we get it in a letter. Just know that I have seen some of the Italian ones that came out before the American ones, so I'm a bit ahead than most people, so I won't be saying any spoilers for episodes, I think at this point, 12 and 13? Oh, wow. What the?
Oh.
It's not Pony. It's Pokemon.
Anything else in there? Just double checking.
What is it?
I think it's stand-ins.
A standee?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's display stuff.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and everything's falling apart now.
It's Pokemon...
Because it's got the kibble that you have beforehand. It's Pokemon the movie. There's another one.
There's a little...
It's like movie theater stand-ins. It's for The Power of Us.
Oh, wow. Nice. Wow. Where are we going to put that?
I don't know. But yeah, we got more of it down here, too.
Well,
like
we do...
Fathom Events thing right here, too.
Well, we do have the Pokemon Kitchen.
So thank you, Brent Augustine.
Is that Brent Augustine?
Yeah, right there.
Holy shit, Brent Augustine.
Oh, there's a note there, too.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, crap. You know what I forgot?
What?
Garbage bags.
Oh, dear.
No, we don't need it for something that big, but, yeah.
This is amazing.
This is like a full movie theater stand-in, yeah.
The pony tape made me think it was a pony poster, but holy shit, that's even better.
Well, why don't you open one up while I get us some garbage bags?
Okay. Now it's time for the Vega show. Now it's time for me to reveal all of Lewis's secrets. Okay, what do you want to know first? The bear story, the ant story, or the Dora the Explorer Ferris wheel story? Please tell me below, and I will tell that story. Wait, that won't work. This isn't live. Maybe I'll run into a stream and tell you the Dora the Explorer Ferris wheel story.
So, how many of my secrets did you tell?
Oh, what?
Anyway, so I got 3 black garbage bags. It should be enough.
I'm opening something from Chikara Yasuhara.
From Japan.
Yep, from Tokyo. Now, what did Yasuhara-san, or is it Chikara-san, send?
Lots of poster stuff, it looks like. Toss the garbage in here.
Oh, it's Gundam.
Ooh.
I think it might be a Gundam...
Gundam poster, it looks like. It might be a calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, because you like Gundam a lot.
I like Gundam.
A lot more than me. It's not that I hate Gundam, it's only that I watched very few Gundam. Oh, it's a calendar.
For original Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yeah, and you like the, pretty much the first, series.
Yep.
The original Gundam.
Original Gundam's my bag.
I think there's something else in here?
Universal Century Saga.
Nope, just trash. Yeah, but yes. Who is this from? Oh, yeah. Yasuhara. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We got an eBay one right here from Avid A Dancer. Or David A. Dancer, could be. I don't know. It's just overpackaged, as usual, with eBay purchases.
Dancer. their whole life is dancing.
Are we human or are we dancers?
Until a horrible accident happens to Mr. Dancer.
Scooby-Doo team up with Black Lightning.
Nice. One of our friends, Sarah, would love all the Scooby-Doo comics that we got, because she is a big fan, and also she is probably the best Velma cosplayer I've ever seen.
From John Cuccinello. Don't know if this is an eBay one or not. Doesn't seem to have any eBay stuff on it.
I'm opening something from... I did not read the name first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think I ripped the name off accidentally.
Whoops.
But it is a manga from the creator of Death Note. Well, it's the artist of Death Note, but not the writer. Because Takeshi Oba did the art for Death Note, but not the writing. That was... Takeshi Abada. Oba did the writing. So, you're kind of lying there by saying creator of Death Note, because the creator of Death Note was two people!
Are you saying that they were not a creator of Death Note?
They were the artist! There's a difference!
But they are a creator of Death Note.
Yes, but it's saying like it's one guy. It wasn't just one guy, it was two guys. And the story is from not the Death Note guy. It's called School Judgment, Gyaku Hotel. I don't know what this is about, but I like manga. I'm a big manga person.
No.
I should really show off my new... I just rearranged the shelves because I needed to get extra room. A lot more breathing room now.
Got some holiday stuff here on my end. Betty Page Halloween special.
Ooh, nice.
Red Sonja holiday special. And Red Sonja Halloween special.
Ooh, we got it. We shouldn't have a long box of just holiday specials. I'm opening something from Benjamin Hall.
I've got something from Alan J. Randall from Australia.
Ooh, Australia. All right. Oh, wow.
Was that what I think it is?
Yep.
Ah!
All right, first we got Devil May Cry manga. I never played or read this, so looking forward to that. We got Fractal. And we got Captain Carrot and his amazing zoo crew.
Always gotta love Captain Carrot.
You gotta have a furry month.
Okay, first of all, Captain Carrot is an old thing from the DCU.
Yes, but he's anthropomorphic animal, thus, maybe you should have a furry month.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah, because there's obviously there's a billion characters that are anthro in comics.
I'm just saying.
The fact that
Anthro month would make more sense than furry month, considering this had nothing to do with furry culture and stuff like that.
Animals! Anthropomorphized! Talking and doing things, that's all it needs to do is count for fur.
I'm just saying.
Based on all the furry fan arts we got from people throughout the PO unboxings, I think you have an audience to support this.
I'm not saying I don't have an audience. I don't have a problem with furries at all. I'm just saying I don't think this justifies calling it a furry month. Anyway, Blood Pool!
Okay, furry week then. I don't know. It's a furry comic. Just own up.
Now, on the subject of more inappropriate stuff, what have you got here, sweetie?
Let's see.
Assuming you can show it at all.
There is a ground page. Page 170 is a multi-page sexist comic called Hostel Man.
Really? But what is it that it's contained inside of? Because this is fascinating to me.
Oh, it is contained...
I've never actually seen one of these in person.
Yeah, this is a classic one from 1969. Oh, we're talking about Playboy?
Yeah, show it off. I don't think there's anything...
There's nothing incriminating on the cover except where my hand is. But, yeah, Playboy from 1969.
An old 1969 Playboy with apparently a sexist comic inside of it. Ooh. We got like a proper... Yup. That's a naked lady. I don't know if there's anything on the other side that you can...
Shit, there's just one part. Yep, not bad. Them some vintage tits. So, you want to
Be careful with the angle, because the wide angle lens can sometimes see it if you hold it from the side.
So, do you want to hang that, do you want to hang
the centerfold?
Yes.
Of course.
We need a vintage.
Like right next to all of the Channel Awesome movie posters and the top and History Power Rangers posters, it's like one big poster of a naked lady.
Yep. It's a classy naked lady. Okay, for something called Playboy, I see one naked lady centerfold and like, okay, here's some naked.
Looks like it's on the set of a movie.
Yep, that's naked. Oh, there's some tits. There's barely any tits in this.
Well, yeah, because people read Playboy for the articles, duh.
And actually, I once found an article that said that, yeah, people actually do read it for the articles. And I heard they don't really do the tits anymore.
They went back to it.
Oh, okay. Still.
This is from SDP. The one I tossed to the side was another Boom Studio one, because it's just the Power Rangers comics.
Hey, promote the brand!
Yeah.
Power Force!
The Power Force doesn't really exist anymore.
Power Force!
Like, Hasbro bought it, it's not a thing. They just happen to still be paying for sending me Power Rangers comics.
Power Force!
I just released the Ninja Steel review a few days ago.
Power Force! You're not groaning up to your name as a member of the Power Force.
Not a thing.
It obviously is if the site's still up.
Is it still up?
I don't know. Someone check that.
Look. All I know is that I am Savage Dragon, and I endorse President Barack Obama for President of the United States. It's back in, from 2009 when everyone had an Obama comic.
Yep. Anyway, I'm opening something from Donald Perkins. And it is War of the Independents.
I heard about that. That's like a, is it just the same thing on either side? Okay.
It's the War of the Independents.
Yep.
Like, what is it exactly? Like a bunch of indie comic heroes, fighting?
Yep, I think so.
Oh,
Is he Captain Canuck? I see Gumby and Pokey on there for some reason.
Bone.
Yep, indie creators. There's Bomb Girl. There's Cerebus.
Oh, there's the Max. What the... Why is Gumby there?
Maybe there's an independent Gumby comic.
Huh. Anyway, seems like an interesting read.
We've got a tiny comic here from...
a tiny... Don't you mean a tiny letter?
Sorry, tiny letter here from Joe... I'm sorry, I cannot read that.
Joe Dylan Steves 4.
I'm very sorry, Joe. Care of Third Eye Comics. That'll probably be the identifier marker for who it's from. I'm assuming it's a very tiny letter.
Anyway, I'm opening something from John Clemos. Anyway, what does the letter say?
Dear Linkara and Vegas from March 29th. Sorry I couldn't staple all of Dark Hood issue number 1 together, so just go ahead and keep issues number 1 to 3. I did add one more page to it, make it 22 pages long, like a normal comic book, and change some of the pages too. But you can see all those and Dark Hood issue number 2 on my Facebook page, www.facebook.com/thirdEyeComics2009. Since I deleted my DeviantArt account, thank you for your time. Sincerely, Joe H. I think is what that is.
Well, he must be referring to something that we haven't opened yet.
Yeah, I remember. I think he sent it from a different thing, or at least he's talked about this before. He's written to us before.
Ah.
P.S. Instead of Stephanie Shen, I think Karen Strathman should voice Rachel Lacane if Dark Hood got made into anime/cartoon. I have no opinions on that. Sorry, man.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's comics they sent us. Anyway, this is from Amazon Fulfillment Services. There's one thing we're looking for that we ordered. I never got around to double checking where it was.
And I'm still opening this thing from John Clemens.
So we might be getting a thing.
Oh my God! It's back to back. Just come on, hey. Comic packers.
Asterix and the Chariot Race. Got more Asterix.
Cool. I'm not sure if I have that one, but
I don't think we do.
Let's see. We got a bunch of Digitech, all 4 issues.
Ooh, what is Digitech?
Well, there's obviously some tech and maybe some digis.
It's a Marvel thing. That is
Deathlock?
Deathlock. I always forget his name.
It said so right on the comic.
It's weird. Deathlock is one of those characters you'd think came from the 90s, but he's actually an 80s character.
He looks very 90s.
That's what's so weird about it. From Save State Comic.
Opening stuff is fun. Hey, by the way, matching scrunchie and headband. How awesome am I?
Hey, Lewis, huge fan of A Top of the Fourth Wall. I often have it playing while I'm working on my webcomic. Just want to say keep up the great work. I've also included a copy of my webcomic that I just recently had printed. It's gamer/geek humor and thought you might enjoy it. Not the letter.
What is it?
Now? Yeah.
Furries! I'm telling you, man. Have a furry month.
Yeah, see, now this is different.
No, the other Captain Carrot is also a furry. By definition of furries, and furry characters, you have enough... this is proof that this fan who likes Lewis sent this.
Yes, and thank you so
And
much for that.
obviously, they are a furry, or
Thank
at
you, Tim.
least fur-inclined. Thus, I think you have an audience that would enjoy
I know
for a month.
I know I would have an audience that would enjoy it. I'm just saying I don't consider Captain Carrot and his Amazing Zoo Crew furry material.
All right, people down below.
There's probably
people who educated me on whether anthropomorphic pigs are furries, even though they don't have fur. Those people from last time. Is Captain Carrot a furry character? Answer below, and we will prove me right. Damn it.
From eBay and Smith,
Anyway,
you have a letter.
I have a letter. If you're reading this, you received the issue of Albedo. Wait, Albedo? Okay! Albedo! On the subject of furries. Albedo, based on this, look at this. It's a cat girl, and there's like 2 weasel soldiers in it. That is a furry character.
Okay.
And these people sent you furry characters.
And
I think this is one of those historical shits, because I remember hearing the word albedo before in terms of furry. I don't know. But I think the audience is saying you should have a furry month. I'm just saying.
I have so many other theme months I want to do.
And what to do for also Nexus, which looks like, is this a human or a monkey head? I don't know, but they also sent this. And let me finish reading the letter of the people who would probably enjoy the furry month.
Oh, so this is Savage Dragon from Brian Smith eBay purchase, where he teams up with Hellboy.
Anyway, if you're reading this, you received the issue of Albedo, Irma, Felna, EDF I've given you. There's a bit of a funny story of why I sent you this issue. I first learned about this series on TV Tropes, where I discovered the series had a massive presence on the site, up to giving the main character Irma Felna her own article, which suggests to me that the series is held in extremely high regard. I also learned more about it through its reputation within the furry community, which I recently started getting into. Mm-hmm. Just saying, furry month, Lewis.
I'm not disagreeing
Do
with you.
it for them! Do it for the person who sent this albedo! Anyway, just as a side note, I don't know your opinions or understanding regarding the furry community, though I regard it as simply a group of people with strong interest in anthropomorphic characters.
Pretty much.
In case you think otherwise for any reason. I just consider it another nerd subculture.
Yeah, I do too. It's also why I don't think it needs to have its own month devoted to it.
Well, obviously, if the fandom is there, I mean, think about it. Comics and the whole, and obviously, based on the 3 furry comics we got, 3, Captain Carrot counts. I'm just saying. Anyway, if I write anything in this letter involving furries you find uncomfortable, I'll keep it as polite, minimalistic, and clean as I can. So I tried more than a few times to get my local library to give me an issue through an interlibrary loaning service, yet my repeated request, they never got it for me. So I bought this on Amazon. That cost $30. But suggested it was a big volume, but it wasn't. Let's see. This is pretty long, so I'm just going to summarize. Oh, okay. Here's some history. Only hours after the issue was sent to me, I found out the author of the Irma Felna series, Stephen A. Galacci, opened a website that allows anyone to read scans of most of the Irma Felna comic,
Nice.
which he still updates regularly, plus a good amount of Mr. Galacci's other works for free. Here's a link, stevegalacci.com. I spent $30 on a single comic book and learned too late that I didn't need to spend a penny to read it. So instead of refunding it, then thought about you and your hobby in collecting and reviewing comics. Don't know if you read any furry comics, unless you count comics that technically have funny animals in it, like Sonic or Archie comics.
Captain Carrot counts as a funny animal comic. It's a different thing entirely.
Funny animals are furries.
It's not.
Funny animals is just another term for furries.
It is not. It is a different thing entirely with a different point.
Yeah, back in the days of because the one link they do share is the CFO, Cartoon Fantasy Organization. Like, I know mostly about the anime history with that organization, but apparently it also had influence in the furry fandom segment.
I don't doubt that it had influence.
And
I'm
they
just saying
called
it's
it
not.
Funny Animals. And so Funny Animals is also furry, meaning Captain Carrot is a goddamn furry.
It is not. Also, Uncharted comic issue number 5, eBay purchase.
I know, and plus, My Cage, was that furry? Doesn't it have a duck or something? I don't know.
Platypus.
Platypus.
Which I would consider it.
That's furry.
I would consider it funny animal, but the creator can
There's
correct me on
no
that.
difference on
There
funny
is-
animal and furry. There is no
totally
difference.
a difference.
Bugs Bunny, funny animal or furry?
Funny animal.
Bugs Bunny is a goddamn furry and you know it. It literally a talking rabbit that stands on 2 legs. How is that not a furry thing? Anyway, let me get back to this. I don't know if you read any furry comics. I read a good amount of Irma Felna and personally found it so far to be engaging and interesting story. I found despite the series' large TV tropes presence, I don't see many people talk about it online. I honestly didn't know about Irma Felna, and I've been a part of TV tropes for years and never actually came across it, so they gave it to us. Blah, 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 hoping for a PO unboxing where this issue gets a little bit of screen time. And it does, because we're arguing about what counts as a furry thing or a funny animal thing, which is both the same goddamn thing.
They are not. Also, eBay purchase Halo Uprising. A trade.
Alright, people down below. Funny animals and furries, separate things or different things?
That's what I've been asking them to do.
I think they're the same goddamn thing. It's like, okay, Bulbasaur. Not a furry, not an animal, not a funny animal. It's a Pokemon. But if you turn that Bulbasaur into a sexy Bulbasaur babe, then that's a furry.
Technically, Pokemon have their own specific sub-term for them.
Okay, what? Like Poke-furry?
I think it's something like that.
Purry? Is it purry? Because that makes no sense if they're not all cats.
I don't know. Okay. Anyway, Michael Primula, another Halo one. Halo Bloodline.
Alright, for any reason you don't see yourself showing this comic on it, you're holding a pretty rare comic that I would wager would be a welcome addition to the collection.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, it's pretty cool that it's rare, and I didn't know it was like a big deal, so I'll at least flip through it and check it out. And
I'm sorry you had to pay $30 to read it.
Yeah, sorry about that. P.S. The Nexus comic I also was merely an extra comic that came with it. PPPS. Oh, crap.
What?
I kind of said their name on the envelope, and now they said to keep it anon. Oh, I am so sorry.
Be aware, people, if your name is on the envelope, we will read your name off because that is our policy as a way of thanking you. Now, obviously, we won't share your mailing info.
Yeah, and if you don't want us to say your name, I put that at the beginning of the letter. Even though you don't have it in the letter, at least put it at the beginning so, then I won't say, oh, thank you to so-and-so, P.S. And if it says P.S., don't say my name, and I just did. Yeah, so in the future, if you don't want us to say your name, write it on the envelope or the box, or put it at the beginning of the letter. Anyway, I'm sorry. My bad.
Sorry about. I'll try to remember to edit that out.
Enjoy the fandom. I hear there's lots of conventions. Like that Anthrocon. Also,
eBay purchase on this one.
Like that one in Chicago that got that terrorist attack.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was like big news for a while. And what else? Yeah. Let's see.
Oh boy.
I got something from New Exciting Gifts.
I got this eBay one. Check this out.
Oh my god, Waterworld!
Oh, you spoiled it!
Sorry.
It's not just Waterworld, it's a Waterworld follow-up comic. Children of Leviathan, The Mariner returns in all new adventures.
Am I wrong?
From the cabinet of things nobody was asking for.
Am I wrong for actually liking Waterworld in a non-ironic way?
Oh, sure, if you like it.
I think it's just... I don't know. It's something... When I first watched it when I was younger, I liked it. I'm not sure if I watched it now, I would like it, but yeah.
Waterworld is one of those things that, especially now compared to nowadays, it's, compared to the bad movie standards, it was derided for how terrible it was back in the day, but honestly...
There's worse movies out there.
There's so many worse movies out there.
I wouldn't even call that, super bad. It's more like meh, but not, super bad. And look!
The head of Nintendo America is here. Tell the Pokemon Company to have Pokemon from outside the Galar region Pokedex.
Yes! National Pokedex! National Pokedex! National Pokedex!
Be in the game. This is vitally important.
I wish it had the little tie from that presentation. Thank you for whoever sent that.
Yeah, thank you for the Bowser plush.
I miss Reggie.
Yeah, but how could we go wrong with a guy named Bowser?
Yeah, he's not as charismatic as Reggie. Reggie, he walks in a room and you're like, look at that guy. That guy's in charge. That guy is something. That guy has a smell and a body that won't quit, and he's a president. And David Bowser's like, I'm bald and I'm named after the villain. What's up?
Also, this is a Mile High
Doug
Comics
Bowser.
purchase.
I don't know. One of those. Anyway, this is Thrift Books. The thriftiest books online. Ding!
I don't think that's their actual jingle.
You got Black Widow and the Marvel Girls.
Ooh. Ah. This is something more up your alley.
Nani?
Why don't you open that up and show it off to the people?
Nani?
Because it's Disney.
I can't wait for Frozen 2. Oh, it's Wizards and Mickey. The Wizards of Mickey. Mouse Magic. It looks very Kingdom Heartsy, but it'll probably be fun.
Yeah.
I do like Disney.
All
Lewis
right.
doesn't like Disney. Shun him.
Not that I don't like it, it's that I don't care about it.
Shun him.
Joel Furches.
Hey, Joel.
An oddly shaped box here.
I'm opening something from Adrian Espy. And they sent me We Never Learn. Now, I did see, like, the anime's on Crunchyroll right now. I haven't watched it, I just, like, know of it. But hey, now I got the manga for it. All I know it's a school anime, so I'm probably gonna watch it eventually just for my school anime panel. And, yeah, I think all these girls are dumbasses, probably. I think that's the plot.
Well,
so,
if they don't learn anything, then obviously they probably are.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know this was a Shonen Jump thing. Or at least it says that on the back. So
Speaking of
probably,
Shonen Jump stuff, we've got Shonen Jump Advance, Gunblaze West.
Ooh.
3 volumes of it.
I never heard of this. Gunblaze West.
The world's most cutting-edge manga, according to the back cover there.
Oh, it's
Shonen Jump.
It's from the creator of
Of who?
Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's depressing.
From the creator of Rurouni Kenshin and Buso Renkin. Oh. If you don't know, just look up stuff about the creator. Just saying.
Yeah.
It looks fun and not that pedophilic.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Alright, I'm opening something from Amazon. Amazon!
I'm opening up a package from Brent Augustine again.
That must...
The box is for can liners, but having glanced at the side of the box now...
It's Carmen Sandiego and the sticky rice caper.
Huh.
By the way, sticky rice is one of my favorite thingies. I love eating it, and also my niece really loves it. She was like, can I make some rice? And her mom's like, no, you had rice earlier. I was like, I want some rice. I really like rice. I got some upstairs with some chicken saboro I could eat for dinner. If you don't know chicken saboro, look it up. It's my favorite way to use ground chicken, and it's so delicious.
Why don't you show off, because this is actually quite a bit of cool stuff here.
Oh,
Hello
wow.
again, Lewis and Viga. Long time no send. And once again, I need to grab a box from work to send this to you. I'll try to keep it short since I don't really have much to say about the contents or have any questions. First, the comics. Aztec, number 1 and number 2. Nothing really wrong with the first issue, and well, the second is still pretty good. It's Kyle Rayner, Green Lantern, facing off against spoilers, not Major Force.
I like how there's an advertisement for Joe's apartment on the back.
And more spoilers, ends with another dead girlfriend. I actually have the full trade of Aztec. It's actually a really good series. It was canceled too soon. It was an interesting idea that Grant Morrison had, but unfortunately he finished off the storyline in the pages of JLA. The Project Superpowers trade. You may recognize the cover model as that classic hero Daredevil, of course, because of reasons, is renamed here as the Death-Defying Devil. I think Gail Simone said that she's either going to be working on the character soon or pretty, or wants to work on it.
We got trash bags!
Yo, we got extra ones if we run out of the ones I brought down.
Yay!
Copy of Serenity, The Shepherd's Tale, only because I already had a copy, and I think you mentioned another unboxing. You hadn't read it yet. That's it for the comics. I'll leave you to the rest of the box, which is meant as a thing full of Christmas goodies. So I'll leave
it's
you to
not
comment
actually
on.
a Star Trek.
I thought it was a Star Trek model. Oh, wow. It is Star Trek, though.
Ooh, what is this?
It's like a blanket or a table sheet or something?
I don't know. It's a kite!
It's a kite!
It's a...
Enterprise D kite!
Oh my god.
TTFN, Brent Augustine. P.S. I know multiple packages are against the rules, but I couldn't find a box big enough for both things. Hopefully there's room for the bigger item. It's all good, man.
Oh, and there is like a model kit in here.
Oh, wow. Looks like for a Romulan Warbird.
Yep. You also got a small Klingon bird of prey and a Ferengi marauder.
Yep, cool.
Oh, and there's some decals. We got this loot pin.
Ooh, with the Megazord on it.
Yep. Oh, we got Miyuki-chan in Wonderland. Which, Miyuki-chan in Wonderland. Clamp. Gotta love Clamp.
Free him!
Wait, is that the free him ball? Oh my god, it's the free him ball! Free him!
Got a tiny Loot Crate Power Rangers helmet.
Oh, and this is just instruction on how to assemble the Marauder.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We got a Star Trek ship, a Star Trek kite. We should go out and try it. I mean, it is nice weather right now.
Indeed. Back when I was a kid, I'm gonna clear some space here.
Yeah.
Because the box is running out here. Back when I was a kid, we bought a whole bunch of Star Trek models. The only one that survived after all these years and is still actually with our stuff is an old school TOS Romulan Warbird or Bird of Prey. I call it a Warbird because that's what the later Romulans would call it, but I think it's technically a Romulan Bird of Prey for that model. You know what I'm talking about. It's the old school white one with the bird emblem underneath it.
I always called it a bird of prey. A Romulan bird of prey, but whatever.
Yep, Klingon Bird of Prey is, of course, different, although the Klingon Bird of Prey, when it was premiered, was supposed to be a Romulan ship.
Huh. Anyway, grab another bin.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. Knocked the camera there.
Earthquake! Earthquake!
Yeah, we're trying to keep things clean down here. We cleaned up the house.
Yeah, I did the whole KonMari thing, and we finally did Lewis's office because it needed it.
And yeah, so we want to try to keep it clean.
From Jeffrey Piet, we got a Christmas card, a My Little Pony one too.
We did one around Christmas, didn't we? When was the last time we did a?
We did one in like March. Oh, it plays music.
This is gonna get the video taken down. You realize?
Shit! Damn.
Copyright. Crap! We can't do that.
Aw.
But thank you so much.
Oh, it's like a little snow globe. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that.
My Little Pony.
From Premier Books here.
Oh man.
Really over packaging this thing.
Oh, by the way, this might not go out in time, but I will be at MOP MSP this weekend in Minneapolis. If you don't know what that is, it's a convention that actually ended, but then it came back for just one this year. And of course, because face it, PonyCons are just starting to die down. The show is on its last season. BronyCon's ending this year. In the next couple years, there probably won't be any, or those cons will then go to multi-genre cons. But yeah, like MOP MSP, I will be there. You can find me in the vending room, and I hope to see you.
And I'm presuming this is actually some kind of European comic that got sent to us. Shadow of the Z. I've never heard of this before.
Me neither. Anyway, I'm opening something from Craig Popperwell.
Spiro and Fantasio. Reporters and Adventurers. Looks kind of Tintin-esque.
Alright, so Craig Popperwell sent us... Oh! Clifton, my dear Wilkson.
Looks like we're getting a lot of European ones today.
Very British. Let's see.
I got a letter here from Chris Sanderson.
Paper, and this is just paper. Alright. With a name like Popperwell, of course we're going to get a British comic. Yeah.
Dear Linkara, when I heard about your garage, got a storyline letter and a non-storyline letter.
Huh.
So I'm gonna skip the story. Actually, I'm trying to think here because we got fan stories and like a lot of letters here. I'm just trying to think of how I'm handling this.
I'm opening something from Bellwether Books.
Storyline letter. I'm not gonna read off because that looks like a big character. Dear Lewis, first because I didn't get to before, I want to say congratulations on your kinda recent nuptials. I'd recommend a thicker t-shirt, but I might be thinking of something else. I'd also like to include additional congratulations on the Top of the Fourth Wall's 10-year anniversary! Insert fireworks clip here. My name is Chris, and I am a fan of yours from Alaska. No, that's not a joke. No, it's not! I first discovered you in the Nostalgia Critic crossover review of Superman 4, but the first time I found the video, I thought it was just some dude trying to knock off the NC. I mean, I wasn't exactly wrong, but at the time, I didn't know about that guy with the glasses.com or any of the other reviewers. So it took me until I saw his top 11 F-Ups video for the first time to realize, oh, this was an actual review. So when I watched it again, I realized I'd been thrown for a loop. I'm a dumbass. Boy, the censorship in this letter is really inconsistent. He spelled dumbass with the at and, yeah. When you mentioned in the video that you review comics, the first thing that came to mind was, I wonder if he's reviewed Batman Noel, as it was one of the only comics I owned at the time. When I looked it up and found your review of it, I was hooked. I am now an avid viewer of Atop the Fourth Wall. The storyline segments are fantastic, and they have even inspired me to start writing my own short series. Not review-based, but story-driven. Now for questions, try to keep these short. Who is your least favorite Doctor and why? Probably Peter Davison. Nothing against him personally. There's never been a bad Doctor. But with Peter Davison, for me, a lot of it is just the stories don't feel as strong, and as a Doctor, he's just really, really nice. And I feel at times he's not as active as other Doctors. He's not bad, but he could have been better. I like his outfit. It looked good on him. When's the next history of Question Redacted? Dang it! From a few days ago. What are your thoughts on Old Man Logan? I personally liked it, but many aspects of it just make me go, ew. Yeah, that's the one with cannibal incest Hulk babies. Yeah.
What?
Mark Miller. I'm pretty sure it's Mark Miller. Anyway, will the Long Box of the Damn bumper contest become an annual tradition out of the success of the first three? I'd like to. I like doing it. What is your favorite Idols of Anime? Same question for Vega, except Top Fourth Wall. I really liked that one you did on that kind of cyborg idol. I can't remember her name. She was a robot or something like that.
Miss Monochrome?
Miss Monochrome. I always forget her name. I always knew it was like something black and white related. Oh, Monochrome, yeah.
Yeah, Miss Monochrome. Okay, so what is my favorite at Top of Fourth Wall? I kind of have several.
I think it was what was your favorite Idols of Anime episode?
I thought they were asking you, and they were asking
they're
me,
right.
but Top of Fourth Wall.
I'm dumb.
Now, when I was younger, my favorite episode was a weird one. It was actually the Mickey Mantle one. I don't know why, but I don't know. In more recent times, I like pretty much the Gun and Sorcery storyline. Mm-hmm. That was probably one of my favorite. Like, just that whole storyline. I love.
Not any specific episode, just the entire storyline.
Yes. The finale was really good. So I guess let's say the one with the finale.
I dig it. That was Star Trek 3, I want to say? No, that was not. It was 2000. No, it was not. It was not 2001. It was. I can't remember. I know the first half was was like Youngblood number 5.
Well, it was just that. Okay, there.
Star Wars 3D number 1. It was the first Star Wars comic I had ever covered. Yeah. Because I thought and at the time I liked to tie in the storyline finales with what I was talking about. So Star Wars had a hero's journey, so I was trying to do a journey for Linkara. That was the kind of loose tie-in. He met a wise sage like Yoda. It made sense in my head. That about wraps it up. Hope there's not much propaganda for Indiana or Pennsylvania in the unboxing you read this in.
Yeah, we haven't had any of those for a long while.
Or spiders.
I'm glad.
Always a fan. Chris, P.S. When's the next history of Power Rangers? Question redacted. Son of a...
It was 2 days ago!
Yeah, but this was probably sent months back.
When's the next history of Power Rangers? It's already been 2 days, Linkara.
In 2 years.
You must finish your work, Linkara.
I've done all my work.
You must finish your work, Linkara. Alright, so I got a letter.
I've suddenly forgotten who the name of the other llama is. Carl and...
Paul.
Yeah. My work is done, Paul!
Hi, Lewis. Thank you for all of your amazing videos. They've helped me grow as a comic book writer. My name is Steve Waldinger. I wrote the included comic book... I wrote the included comic book, George W. Bush Vampire Hunter. Back in 2015 as an intro promotional tool for my next project, and was well received in the LA area. Unfortunately, it took me a while to find the artist for my next project. I did late last year, but my next book is on track to be out later this year. Because it took so long, Bush Buzz is largely gone. I was reaching out to see if you would consider doing this comic for Atop the Fourth Wall whenever your schedule permits. Later works pretty well for me. I would like to be happy to pay you too for doing the comic.
Political stuff, I tend to, if I'm going to do it, I want it to be like 30 years removed. It took me forever to finally do Reagan's Raiders.
Well, I don't know. It's been like almost 1.5 administrations, so...
Yeah, but still.
No, 2.5 administrations. I think that's enough time.
Yeah, I like just keeping it as far away from possible so that no one cares anymore.
Okay. Please let me know. Email is email right there.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, I completely understand and totally no problem. Either way, I hope you enjoy the book and I wish you continue success with everything. Sincerely, Steve Waldinger.
Oh, thank you so much, Steve.
And he included his business card.
Thank you so much for that.
All right.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
From Wayne Gardner, it looks like another letter.
This one just looks like an empty envelope.
Whoop, I might have opened that. I might have had like something inside of it that I needed to pull out, and I just forgot to throw away the envelope. Oof, that's a lot of letter here.
Wow, that is a lot of letter. Sorry, but it looks like it's going to be some summarizing.
Yeah, it's from Dark Driver.
That paper's long, too.
Yeah, like it's an extra long piece of paper, too. Jeez. Written in February. Yeah, I can't read all this. I'm very, very sorry. But there's 7... Yeah, it's both sides. I will read this later on my own, but this is like 9 pages just for this one. There's a second one right here. So I'm very sorry. I'll just very quickly read the beginning. Hey, Linkara, how's everything at your end? As you can tell by my current address, I'm not in the best of situations right now. In fact, I'm kind of pentied right now as to what of situation.
Pentide?
Pentied, or what to say? Not embarrassed. I just have so much to say. I don't know where to begin. You ever have that problem? Okay, I'm in the Elaine Hunt Correctional Center. It's a state prison in Louisiana. It's the prison for inmates with medical problems, in that it has some ramps in some of the dorms. Sorry, the handwriting. Also, impressive that you wrote all of this with a pen, because I feel like this is the kind of thing where like your hand has got to hurt after writing all this. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
We'll read it in private if you don't mind.
Yeah, I feel I know that this might not be a thing you want to see me read publicly on the air or anything like that. But thank you so much for sending it. It's very impressive, and wow, this is a lot. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Obviously. Yeah,
I
hope you're okay.
Yeah, I hope you're getting by in there.
Hope it's not for anything too serious. Yeah. Yep. But thank you so much for that. And thank you for watching.
Wait, did you used to watch it, or can you watch it in there?
I'm assuming you can watch it in there, because you had to get the address from the website.
Now, what is the situation with internet in prisons?
I think it varies from prison to prison. Because obviously they have, book programs for reading, and they got to have, some kind of internet program. Probably limited what they can and watch and enjoy.
Yeah, but they're always trying to take away prisoners'
rights
and things. So I'm, wondering, what do they still have? Because remember that whole thing where they were trying to get rid of people getting degrees in jail?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell? You just want to increase recidivism so you can fill in beds and make more money.
Yep. That's exactly it. Anyway, we got Wonder Twins.
Because I can go on a whole rant about how...
the prison system?
Prison system, for-profit prisons, and how our system is set up just to have people go back, in other words. I have very strong feelings, but I don't want us to get sidetracked.
Another Spiro and Fantasio. Who will stop cyanide?
Wait, what?
I'm assuming it's the name of a person in this.
Wait, what?
It's from Wordery. Probably another book distributor.
I'm opening something from eBay! eBay! It's not a bay, it's a website. eBay! We don't have any water. eBay! Don't you think we're bay? eBay! See, you guys should like hire me to do songs. I'm like, this is why I really like Tuka and Birdie, because she will just make up random songs at times, and I do that as well. My grandmother did that too, and I think I got it from her. A Gwenpool.
So we got a statue?
Wait, no.
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen. Is
that a figure?
Yeah,
Ornament?
it's a figure.
Neat.
Very neat.
It
can go with my statue I got like in a P.O. boxing a while ago. Yep, Spider-Gwen. Even comes with this little, like, fact file. So, cool. Thank you, whoever sent this. It's just eBay.
Another Clifton comic.
Okay, I think you need a new bag.
Yep, I agree. Here, I'll trade you. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of European stuff coming in today.
Yeah, it's like someone really wants you to go British. Okay, so the two things you need to do. British month and furry month.
If I did British month, it would just be like 4 issues of 2000 AD.
Okay.
Of course, I say that, and people want that. People want that.
Do 4 issues of 2000 AD, and then for the furry one, do Captain Carrot.
There's 4 issues of Captain Carrot.
Okay, Captain Carrot and Albedo.
4 issues of both.
And that webcomic, furry webcomic, and what's another furry thing? I got nothing. I don't know. Looney Tunes comic.
Oh, what I've got.
Anyway,
another
Clifton,
garbage bag.
7 Days to Die. I just like this title so much.
So
7 Days to Die.
So Clifton encountered the Ring Girl?
Yes. That's a fanfic. Make a Clifton fanfic of him meeting the Ring Girl. And opening something from Integrity Books.
From Lone Star Comics again.
Integrity Books. We have some integrity in how we sell things. Yay. I can't open this.
Use your cutty.
I used Cuddy. Anyway, what you got there?
I have Splinter Cell Echoes. If I can get this thing out. Stop packaging things so hard!
Why must you do this to us? Oh, it's Sophie's World. It's a novel about the history of philosophy.
I like that.
Man, it's really thick.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
This is one I've been wanting to open up.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. What's in that one, sweetie? Why do you want to open that one so much?
Because it has Hasbro on it, and it could be pony related.
What?
Pony.
It's going to be Transformers.
Pony.
No, it's going to be Power Rangers.
Oh, God. It better be pony. It's neither.
What?
It's Captain Marvel.
Yay, it's a Captain Marvel figure.
Yeah, from the Legend series. Yeah, the quality of this toy series was pretty good. So, Captain Marvel, woo! I was hoping it was pony. I was hoping it was pony!
Are you upset that it's Captain Marvel?
No, I like Captain Marvel. But I wanted pony!
What if it was a Captain Marvel pony?
That don't exist!
How do you know?
Because no one made it.
How do you know?
No one made it.
How do you know?
No one made it.
Do you
like
follow?
In toy form, I mean.
How do you know they haven't?
Because they haven't! Anyway, I'm opening something from Maureen Tremblay. Let me see if there's a letter or anything. Nope. Sent a manga that is wrapped up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Dragon Drive.
It's the Drive of the Dragon.
I actually think I had it once upon a time, but then sold it, so now it came back to me.
There's no return address on this, but it does have a bunch of Santa stamps on it.
And it's obviously was Christmas. Anyway, while you open that, I'm opening something from Zach Holt.
All right, what does Zach Holt have for us?
Zach Holt has sent
a book and a letter and another book.
Doctor Who.
As time goes by.
And the Time Lord letters.
Yo.
Oh, so heavy. And a letter.
Why don't you read that off that letter while I get this out?
All right. Greetings from Arkansas. I've been a fan of @AtopTheFourthWall for many years and enjoyed all the episodes I've watched. I showed my wife some of the Secret Origins Month episodes, and she wanted to watch more. Now we watch them every night. She says her favorite episodes are, quote, the ones that are so bad they make him cry. We recently got into watching the PO unboxings. Vega's love of pony stuff encouraged my wife to start watching MLP. Yes! In close, I got a couple books for you. One's called The Time Lord Letters, and I showed you all that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'll try to be brief in my questions. For Lewis, what is your favorite episode of Stargate SG-1?
Oh, it's hard to say, because there are a lot of good ones. Of course, one of the best ones, I always forget the name of it, the Time Loop episode. Mm-hmm. I actually like the finale, the three finale of it. I think it's Unending is the name of that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are the ones off the top of my head.
All right, what are your thoughts on Stargate Atlantis, and what's your favorite episode?
Atlantis is good. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to think of my favorite ones of that one. I like any of the ones where the crew is where the crew on Atlantis is in peril. I like when they actually got back in touch with them again, and with the regular thing. They only did the Star Trek Voyager thing for the first season, then they were actually in regular contact. I liked when Daniel visited, where we had like a group of rogue Asgard, which was really cool. And yeah, Atlantis is good. I've suddenly forgotten her name. The lead commander of the first couple seasons. She deserved better than what she got. That was bullcrap what happened to her. I don't know why I've forgotten. I need to rewatch Stargate because it's actually been like a couple years now since I watched Stargate, all the Stargate stuff.
All right. For me, if someone wants to get into idol anime, where would you think be a good place to start? Now this is interesting, because I could recommend a few series, but, I would say Idolmaster 2011, but I feel that the first half of that series isn't that great compared to the later half. So I would say more than that, maybe Idolmaster Cinderella Girls, even though it's a separate series, but it's still in the same universe.
Full Moon?
Full Moon Osagashite? No, unless the person was very shoujo inclined.
AKB.
I feel like it's a bit too much because it relies on so many different anime tropes.
Fair enough.
Like you got mech. It's just a lot in that series. I don't think of someone who's new to idol anime should have. Love Live is a good one, but again, while I think it's a pretty strong show, the second half is way better than the first half, and I don't want the first half to turn someone off, but you need it to watch the second half. I don't know. You know what? Let's say Love Live or Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. And here's one that's shorter than both of those that I think is really fun. Loco Doll, but I don't know. I think you'd have to be kind of into it. It's a shorter series. It's more comedic, but I don't know. For the both of you, do you guys read fanfics? No.
Nope.
Well, back in the day when we were younger, because everyone went through that phase.
Yeah, we all wrote fanfics.
Everyone went through the fanfic phase, but not anymore, really.
Some people I know still write fanfics, but
Yeah, just grown out of it. It's nothing bad. If you still write fanfic at past 30, it's nothing wrong with that. It's just
not our thing anymore.
Yeah, not our thing. Thank you for taking the time to read the letter. We love and appreciate the work you put into the episodes and storylines. And if someone hasn't told you today, keep up the good work. May you two have a good day. Sincerely, Zach and Kaylin.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you, Kaylin. What's up with Jen? The Metakids explain OSA.
What's OSA?
Oh, no, let me see.
Well, Metakids are going to explain it to us, so.
But which, part of the proceeds of the book.
Okay, flip through and let's see what OSA is. Oh, is that a letter?
Oh, hey, yeah. Hey, Lewis, big fan of your channel and your cameos on the other channels. Came across this and thought you'd get a kick out of it. After reading it, it hit me. You have the best intentions, but still come across as a little off. Thanks and enjoy.
Okay, what is OSA? Now I'm curious. 'Cause I've never heard of it.
I'm accent. They're all... You got medical superpowers. To the MediJet.
Please.
I have a bunch of other Medikids ones. I just never...
You need to do another PSA Hell month, and the Medikids needs to be the new Tandy kids. Because you're going to run out of Tandy. You need to replace them with Medikids.
It's like some sort of throat condition?
Is it like asthma?
Maybe. Although I'm pretty sure I have a Medikids Explain Asthma. People see the most relax, people in OSA, the upper airway starts to collapse.
Oh, so it's like a breathing problem. Okay.
Hey. Behold the adaptation of Cells at Work.
Oh god, I love Cells at Work. I heard they licensed Cells at Work Black, which is basically an unhealthy salaryman body with smoking and drinking and everything. Oh man.
Yeah, let's take some sort of condition. Yeah, I want to say obstructive sleep apnea.
Oh, okay. So people who snore a lot and can't breathe?
Yep.
Makes you want to go to the doctor, eh, Lou?
I love you, sweetie.
Seriously, I can't sleep some nights. Anyway, Amazon fulfillment services.
I snore, and it's a problem.
Not anime fulfillment services. That would be great.
Anime fulfillment services. Start this up, sweetie.
Amazon sent Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic, something, dude. Sonic, he's got some attitude. We also got Myoho and Roji's Bureau of Supernatural Investigation. Something good for Longbox, perhaps?
Possibly.
And we got Pokemon Sun Moon manga.
Yo.
We don't have any Sun Moon manga.
We do not. And this does not want to
We have a whole
there.
shelf of just Pokemon manga.
So I'm not sure what this is. It looks like either a fan comic or a special thing called Turtle Soup.
The manga and Sonic was a gift from Jeremy Zapor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This one is from Corey Closen, was the one who purchased this one.
Alright. Let's see what's in this box from PPF Treasures.
Yeah.
PPF Treasures.
From Better World
The
Books
PPF
Online.
isn't for piss fuck.
Sweetie, I think some of your songs are getting weird.
PPF Treasures. It's not pee.
We'll workshop it.
It's wrapped up in a lot of paper, though. Maybe that's to pee in PPF Treasures. Paper, fuck.
Wouldn't you like to be a paper too?
I'd rather be a pepper, thank you. Pepper Potts fart.
For School Judgment.
I got more paper.
And even more School Judgment. There's a lady on here who's wearing, like, leather zippers and stuff.
She looks way too young to be doing that.
Yep.
But yeah, well, now I got the first 3 things of School Judgment, so I can really, judge it. And this is all manga. Oh my god! Legends? Okay. So, Legends. When I did a, what's it called? I think it was the Beyond Pokemon panel. I did talk about the anime for Legends. Now, what's different is, the anime was done by, I think, Akatara Daiichi, who has a very cartoony style. And the manga looks way different from the anime. So, yeah, I'm kind of glad to have Legends now. So I could really, tear into it. Because I never got the manga before. So, yay. Man, so much manga. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that I've rearranged the shelves.
From Ben Katz on this one.
Is that all that's in there? Yeah. Yeah, I just went through all the manga shelves and expanded it because I made some more room and added some more leaves because I have such a huge collection. It takes up three bookshelves. 3 bookshelves.
I got a lot of comics here. A lot of old stuff here. We got DC Superstars Giant presents Strange Sports Stories. Superman, can you guess who found 8 different ways to kill Superman?
Oh, wow.
Spoilers, it's probably Lex Luthor. The Invaders. Tales of Evil, the Man Monster. Potential long box material there. First issue special, Are You Ready for the Outsiders?
No.
Marvel Spotlight on Moon Knight. Really gotta do something on Moon Knight sometime. Combat Kelly and his Deadly Dozen. Vault of Evil. We got some Secret House of Secrets, Ghostly Haunts. We got a lot of Charlton horror here. The many ghosts of Dr. Graves. Just a lot of stuff Old school horror anthologies would be great for long box.
Yeah.
Always gotta love those.
All right, so
Thank you, Ben.
I got something from Dave's Anime Shop.
Dave's Anime Shop.
Dave's Anime Shop. We're not that otaku. Dave's Anime Shop. We sell stuff and judge you for it. Virgin Fleet. Oh my God, Virgin Fleet. Is this what I think it is? The one where the girls, they get powers from their virgin energy, I think? Or am I thinking of something else? Anyway, this is a CPM release, so oh my God, Central Park Media. Press F. Virgin Fleet. Like, I remember seeing a trailer for this, like, long ago on when they used to release these anime test drive discs, like CPM, where it has one episode of a show and just 40 minutes of anime trailers.
Why don't you show those off while I read this letter? Dear Linkara, I'm a longtime viewer who has finally gotten around to sending you a fan letter, along with some comics I don't want. Feel free to either review any of these issues. One of those is ones I've actually already covered. Stormwatch Number 2 and Team Youngblood. I've done both of those. I don't know if you have some of these already, and I'm honestly curious to know what you do with any extras.
Give them away. Sell them to half-price books. Friends, like...
Dinosaur Rex.
Like, sometimes, like, at conventions, just give them people.
As for my personal history with your videos, I started watching them back in 2008 or so, and have been following them ever since. Since then, you have introduced me to some great comics, such as the Blue Beetle and the new Teen Titans. I also wanted to thank you for introducing me to SF Debris reviews. Thanks to that, I am a huge fan of his work.
Yay!
We like Chuck stuff. Out of curiosity, I wanted to ask if you'd ever look at Marvel vs. DC and the Amalgam Universe, as that was the first comic I ever really got into, and made me a huge comic book fan.
I'm surprised you haven't by now.
I said a long time ago I would never review Marvel vs. DC.
Why not?
Because what people really want me to talk about is Amalgam Universe stuff, which I could see me doing an Amalgam Universe month.
Do Amalgam month. Anyway, go on.
Okay. Also, I have a question for Vega. Are there any My Little Pony comics worth reading?
Yes.
I've heard some disparaging things about them and thought you might know some good ones.
I know all of them are good. Because I like them. Actually, my favorites are, right now, the latest storyline in the My Little Pony main series is the Cosmos storyline, which is someone, like, this kind of weird being like Discord, but even worse, like an evil, like a super evil Discord screwing things up. I also like some of the side stories, like the miniseries. My favorite one is the Pinkie Pie and a Rarity one. I love those stories. Another one I really liked was what storyline I really liked? The 80s, like, kind of the teen 80s one with Shining Armor and Cadence in high school. The one where Big Mac's just trying to get something done and he's, like, kind of stuck in this party. That's a good one. Those two storylines are in the mainline series. Fiend Ship is Magic. It was a mini-series that was pretty good. There was another mini-series I really liked, and I can't think of it now. It's gone. Oh, and when Hasbro and IDW did their special 2020 event, where it's basically all their mainline series, but 20 years later for the characters, or in some cases 20 years earlier. The story for the My Little Pony story was really good. It was when the main six meets their younger selves, and it's a really good story. And there's some, like, tie-ins to some of the episodes of the show, like that season where they met all of the old pillars, and each one of them had a comic based on it, and as well as there was some tie-in comics that was for the movie, that was like backstory for the movie, that was pretty good. I don't know, I like a lot of the comics. I know with the main series, I'm missing large chunks of my collection, because I stopped buying them for a bit, unless there was a really good story I really wanted to read, but I think they're worth getting. They bring out omnibuses so you can catch up that way.
Anyway, my apologies for rambling. That's all I have to say, other than I hope you keep doing this for a long time. Regards, Julia G. Thank you, Julia.
I'm opening something from Ryan Argabright. And look at this toy they sent. I don't know what it is.
I don't know
it's
either.
Something Pokemon.
It connects to something. I'm sure maybe the letter will explain what it is.
All right. Dear Linkara, this is an old extension of a Pokemon game. I found it just lying around, and I think it was for a DS or GBA game. I don't know if you have either of those consoles. He does. If you already have the extension, but I know you're a big Pokemon gamer, and since no one in my house plays Pokemon anymore, I figured I could give this to you. Hope you enjoy it. Keep burning those bad comics, Ryan Argabright.
You have to look into this. I'm not sure what this is exactly.
Does that little connection look like something for a DS?
It does not. Well, I mean...
Well, a GBA, maybe?
For a GBA, yeah, because Brawly was the fighting type gym leader for Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
So that's GBA.
Yeah, but I don't have any idea what the hell it is.
I feel like, well, let's look it up.
I'll look it up. We'll look it up later.
Because now I'm really curious. This little peripheral.
Yeah. I never heard of this before.
Yeah, maybe it was something that was like only like they were giving away at McDonald's or something.
Yeah. But thank you so much for that.
Yeah, I like interesting little nerd giblets. Giblets?
Giblets!
I couldn't think of a word.
Tchotchkes.
Nerd giblets. They're nerd giblets now.
Cat.
No, it's nerd giblets, Lewis.
Nerd giblets.
Nerd giblets.
This is from Chris Daly, Mountain Man Comics.
Everyone, spread around the term nerd giblets. I'm opening something from Amazon.
Oh, damn. I actually just bought this recently. Exorcisters.
Yeah, you just bought that like 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Sorry. So now we have a second copy.
Yep, but thank you so much for it.
Alright, I got something from Jeffrey Piet. And it's Sailor Moon S Super S the movie! Oh man, on Blu-ray, I just started rereading the manga. Like last night, I was just like, man, I could really just sit on the recliner and read some Sailor Moon. And I did. And it's just as enjoyable as I remember.
Super S, the series where Rini wants to have sex with a horse.
Don't say that about Rini, she's way too young. Lewis, no, stop.
I will take that back. But yeah, it's a romance with her and a unicorn, and the unicorn turns into a human boy, and yada yada yada. It's a weird thing. Or Pegasus was it?
Yeah, Pegasus.
Yeah.
There's this great fan comic, like that. The art is amazing. It looks like Naoko Takeuchi could have drawn it herself. That is basically in the future. You know, she has her crew, which was the Amazon Quartet, and Helios is actually her love interest, but kind of not Helios. I don't really get it, but I remember really loving that story. I just gotta pick it up. Anyway, I'm opening something from Benjamin Hayden.
I got something from John Panazzi, and it is heavy.
Alright, Benjamin Hayden. Dear Lewis, since you're gonna do some type of tribute to Stan Lee this year, I thought I would send you 3 issues from a short-lived Archie comic series, The Mighty Seven.
I don't recall saying I was going to do a sort of tribute to Stan Lee, but
well,
I cover enough of his stuff that, you know.
Maybe you should have, or at least made a playlist of episodes where you covered his work when he died. But yeah, I remember when we got the news, we were on vacation, so...
We were at a con.
Yeah. I consider it a vacation because, man, that heated pool. Anyway, and the animated movie that ties into it. I also sent you an odd Christmas horror comic I think you could do for your Christmas or Long Bucks of the Damned episodes. I was wondering if you and Vega seen the new idol anime on Netflix called Backstreet Girls Goku Dolls. I don't like it. I don't like it. The joke is mostly, let's yell louder! Let's do some offensive things about It's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna make a review of it eventually. It's gonna be an angry one. I'm gonna be ranty. I'm gonna go very late 2000s angry critic on that shit because I don't like this show. I don't like this show. Anyway, I hope you like the new comics I sent, and as always, if I find any more I think you could use for your show, I'll send it to you. Now, you know what I always thought you should do, Lou?
What's that?
Christmas long box. Like, not for the whole month, but just like, 1 or 2 long box specials on a Christmas horror comic.
Well, as it happens, I do have some Christmas long box material on the on Volume 2.5 special holiday issue. That being said, what I thought I would do for Christmas horror stuff, not going to happen this year, but I was going to have the Advent calendar, where I would release a video every single day through Christmas. And I would record some special long box stuff in there to do for that as well. And that's one that requires a lot of extra time and effort.
Oh, I found the instructions for the standee.
Ah, good.
In an effort to drive increased awareness and advance ticket sales for Pokemon the movie The Power of Us, we have created a limited number of standees for placement in select locations. As space permits, we ask that you please place the standee included with the shipment in the highly visible area of the lobby from 10/26/2018 to 12/1/2018.
Well, we'll try to get right on that.
Yes, we'll have to go back in time and do it.
Anyway.
And here's some instructions on how we can actually put it up. So,
I have a letter if you want to show off these comics. I'm going to read this off.
Sure. Let's keep these instructions.
Yep, we're going to want that.
Yeah.
We might set that up somewhere. Oh, I was going to read the letter.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear Lewis Linkara Lovehog, I've been a longtime viewer of your show for the last 10 years, and I've occasionally interacted with you via email, Tumblr, the old Channel Awesome board, and Ranger board. I've been playing this package of donations/gifts to you for several years now, and I can't wait to reach your hands. I mostly wanted to send you things, both physical and also digital, via the included USB drive. I'm going to skip a lot of the explanation of what they are.
I think we have this.
Yep, there's probably a few in there I have. I'm going to skip through that because you're just reading through that. I have a few questions. I also include the VLC computer software, which should help you play the DVDs from any region on your computer.
The Roswells.
I have VLC, just sometimes the DVD-ROM drives just say they won't play it.
Troll
anyway.
Halloween special! Do it!
New questions for Viga and you. Have you heard about Johnny Turbo being included in the video game Crystal Crisis for Nintendo Switch? Characters from Cave Story, Binding of Isaac, and even Astro Boy and Osamu Tezuka's Blackjack, among others, are also included. Osamu Tezuka. Johnny Turbo's creator, John Brandstetter, and his company Flying Tiger Entertainment are also using the character for a series of arcade ports on the Switch eShop. I have heard about that.
I haven't.
It's just weird. I'm not sure why they would do that. I actually have a copy of Game Boy number 4. Are you going to revisit the Marvel series Lunatic and maybe its prequels in the Marvel Comics Presents Anthology anytime in the foreseeable future? Probably not, but, I might, because, that's one of the obscure ones that episodes that I did that I wouldn't mind, coming back to at some point.
Hey, Lewis, remember our argument about furry comics? The Others. That looks like a freaking furry.
I could believe that. I think I reviewed the first issue of The Others as a two-fer when I first reviewed Brute Force.
Well, that's for Furry Month.
Have either of you watched anything from the Tenchi Muyo franchise? And if so, any thoughts on it? We've seen a lot of Tenchi Muyo.
That was one in the early days of both of our anime fandom that we watched Tenchi Muyo because it was on Toonami.
Yep.
They showed the OVAs, Tenchi Universe, and Tenchi in Tokyo. Out of all of them, I still kind of like Tenchi in Tokyo, but mostly out of nostalgia. Otherwise, I'm not sure if you've seen it when they, in early 2000s, I think maybe 2005, 7, they made more OVAs for the Tenchi Muyo, and they were horrible.
I haven't watched anything that's relatively new from the past while. I did Tenchi Forever was probably the last Tenchi Muyo thing I watched.
Ooh.
What's that?
I don't know. It's autobiographics. That's all I know. But yeah, and there's freaking the movies. Tenchi Forever is the worst. Tenchi Muyo in Love is good. Tenchi Daughter of Darkness is it's okay, but it's kind of uncomfortable.
Seeing as you're both Steven Universe fans, have you seen the crossover Nexus episode of OK KO Let's Be Heroes?
Yes!
And if so, what did you think of it? I have not seen that.
Yes, it was good. I loved it. That part where I think it was KO who's going into Punch and it was turning into different Cartoon Network characters, and Moxie was included. Freaking Moxie! Everyone forgets about it, but not this time. And it was good. I love that episode.
Related to crossover Nexus, did either of you watch Cow and Chicken and/or I Am Weasel back in the day, and did you like it?
Yes,
I did not.
I loved Cow and Chicken, and I would quote it all the time. I think it was in middle school, and I would quote that, and I loved Cow's voice, Cow, Chicken.
Any thoughts on the Teen Titans Go cartoon and the controversial reception to it among older cartoon fans? Get over it. It's just a cartoon. It just has their voices. It doesn't matter.
Just because, that exists doesn't mean the one that you love stopped existing. It's okay. It's silly. I think Cartoon Network plays it way too often.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my only problem with it. Like, literally, every time we're at a con and we're in the hotel, I'm like, let's turn on Cartoon Network. I bet what's gonna be on. We're both like, it's Teen Titans Go. We turn on the TV.
Every day.
It's Teen Titans Go on every time.
And did you see Teen Titans Go to the movies by any chance? We did not.
I haven't, but I wanted to.
Thanks for taking time to read my thoughts/questions, and hope you enjoyed the items I've included. See you in the internet's funny papers, John Panazzi. Thank you, John.
Yeah, thank you.
Break this down.
But yeah, get over it. It's been like, how long has that show's been on the air? Like 3-4 years now?
Yeah.
It's like no one's forcing you to freaking watch it.
It's not like, it doesn't hurt old school Teen Titans. Yes, it'll make fun of it on occasion, but you know what? Nothing is so sacred that you can't make fun. No TV show is so sacred that you can't make fun of it.
All right. So from Amazon, we got a crap ton of manga. We got Devilman versus Hades. We got the time I got reincarnated as a slime. That Devilman versus Hades 3. Oh, I already have this. Urusei Yatsura. I already have this. I bought it like the day it came out because Urusei Yatsura is one of my favorite manga. In fact, back in the age-old year of 2002, my very first manga I bought, because I finally found a bookstore called Borders. So, yeah, now I'm dating myself, Borders. I bought Urusei Yatsura because I learned about it in an anime magazine. And it was the very first manga I bought. I still own it. I will never get rid of it. And then when they said they were re-releasing it with a new translation and everything, I bought it the day it came out because I love Urusei Yatsura. But yeah, sadly I already own this. So yeah. And Pokemon the movie, I Choose You, the manga.
I thought about buying a copy of that potentially for review at some point.
Lou, you love Pokemon. Why don't you ever do a Pokemon month? I mean, you have enough manga. Like, you have a crap ton of Pokemon manga.
I've covered most of the angles of manga, though. I like to do theme months and stuff I haven't covered before because it, gets out various angles of things that I have never done before. Like when I did 2099 month or the Just Imagine Stan Lee creating the DC Universe month. So that's why I probably haven't done a Pokemon month. That being said, I did a Star Trek month, so a Pokemon month might not be a bad idea.
It's something you're very knowledgeable about, so I don't see why you haven't done a Pokemon month.
This is a SpongeBob comic, apparently, but it's all wrapped up and you can't see the actual comic inside of it.
Yeah, I guess just open the thing. Anyway, I'm opening something from Shane B. Vanderdusen.
I'm gonna have to swap out garbage bags in a second here.
Vanderdusen.
I've never watched any of SpongeBob.
I don't like SpongeBob.
I don't care about SpongeBob.
I hate SpongeBob. Yeah, I said it. Hate. Anyway, it's just, I never liked it growing up. Anyway, Claws. And I've been dear Linkara and Viga, I've been a fan for several years. I started with History of Power Rangers. I've been watching since somewhere in the low 290s. I've been dealing with some difficulties surrounding a combination of my cerebral palsy and some issues with depression.
I'm sorry.
You have given me joy and an inspiration to seek counseling with your review of Ghostbusters 2 comic adaptation, which is an extremely underrated film. I share your passion for Star Trek and DC Comics as well as the PO unboxing videos. You two are hilarious. As fellow Titans as well, and as a Green Arrow fan, I was incensed by Cry for Justice. I'm sorry, that logo for Cry for Justice.
Yeah.
I am currently unemployed, so Patreon is not an option. I have enclosed a copy of the graphic novel Claws, one of the worst comics I've ever read. The art is atrocious. I hope you can make use of it. I wish you both the best in the future. Shane Van
Thank you, Shane.
Thanks, Shane. You got it?
Yeah, there's a vacuum cleaner around here I don't want to hit. Yeah. So instead I'll hit the ventilation thing. You have a garbage bag on your side.
Oh, yes. Here, take this garbage.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. I'm glad that you enjoy the show. And don't worry about having to pay me on Patreon. Just watching is appreciated.
Exactly. Watching, and if you are watching and you want Lewis to finally reach that 200,000 someday, share the videos. Tumblr, Twitter. I don't know how you can share things on TikTok.
Keep circulating the links.
Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook groups, forums, whatever. Share atop the fourth wall. Spread the fandom as far as you can see. Do you want to see more? Do you like Linkara? Share the fandom. Circulate those links. I command you.
She commands you, so do it.
Yes.
Anyway, I got something from
Savage Dragon United We Stand.
Daniel Rainey from the UK.
Also, I think we're going to need that extra bin. And it was a gift from Jeremy Zapor. Thank you.
Yeah, you want me to swap out bins?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you show off this one, and I'll swap out the bin.
Who is this from?
Daniel Rainey from the UK.
Hi, Daniel Rainey.
This is heavy.
So how many weather-related jokes did people tell you over your life?
We're very sorry about that. I sympathize.
All right, so you got a letter. Here you go.
Thank you.
And I'll show off the comments.
Hello again, Linkara and Vegas. This is my third time sending a donation to you. These comics are all meant for Longbox of the Damned. First of all, we have the first 3 volumes out of 7 of Rachel Rising. I had to send you these because I don't need them anymore, as I now have a nice big omnibus volume containing all 42 issues.
Ooh, this looks cool.
The other comics are 2 Halloween specials. First is the 2000 AD Winter Special from 2014, giving us a collection of horror-based stories from the galaxy's greatest comic. Second is the 2018 Scream and Misty Special. The second series, yeah, I think I put this in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yep. Here. You want to have the garbage bag on your side?
I guess.
Where was I?
Scream and Misty special?
Yes, the second in a series of annual specials reviving 2 British horror comics from the 1970s as part of the Treasury of British Comics that was started a few years back by Rebellion, the current publishers of 2000 AD, after they acquired the rights to a lot of British comics, and they've released a few trade collections of material from both Misty and Scream, so that's more longbox material for the future. I was hoping to also send you the 2017 Scream and Misty special, but I wasn't able to get a copy. Some of the material in the 2018 special is a follow-up to the 2017 one, so you might want to track down a copy of the 2017 special if you want to cover this on Longbox. Here's hoping you find these worthy of covering on a future Longbox from Daniel Rainey. Thank you, Daniel. Always love getting Longbox stuff, especially because I'm gearing up now to,
this is for Morite.
gearing up to get everything ready for this year's videos.
Mm-hmm.
For Morite. Got Tales from the Dark. Dude! For 90s kid, dude.
90s dude.
Venom, Sinner Takes All.
Mm-hmm.
These comics suck for Linkara. We got Captain Planet and the Planeteers number 2. Number 4, which the cover's a reference to the Fantastic Four. And The Authority Relentless. Now, I thought The Authority was supposed to be really good, so...
Captain Planet, he's a hero.
And who was that from?
Crap, I don't know. Mitchell Martinez.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Anyway, I'm opening something from Cyberspace Comics. Cyberspace Comics. We're not in space. Cyberspace Comics. We're kinda cyberpunk. Cyberspace Comics. Go buy some junk from space. Oh, it's more Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon. This is it. Oh, I just like how the guy's just like, this is it.
That's to team up with, I always forget his name, Madman?
Oh, it's the Dragon versus Madman.
Yep, Madman.
I never read any Savage Dragon.
I never read any Madman. This is from Lone Star Comics, so look at a bunch of comics right here, so I'll get it open, but thank you for that.
Alright, let's see. I got something from Scott Wool. Scott Wool or Wool?
Whoa.
Wooloo.
Woo! Lou.
Wooloo.
Yeah.
I love Wooloo and I need it.
Everyone loves Wooloo. Wooloo is the best.
Everyone thought Dynamaxing would break the internet, but no, it was the freaking cheat.
Beep beep, I am a sheep.
Oh, someone made an animation already?
I know they did.
I shared it on Tumblr. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Yeah! Why must you pack comics like this? Ah!
Jughead of the Hunger versus Vampironica. Hulkverine.
What?
Cosmic Ghost Rider destroys the Marvel Universe.
What?
Scooby-Doo team up with the Flash.
What?
Cosmic Ghost Rider destroys the Marvel Universe.
Why?
Red Sonja and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica.
Hey, wait, it's Savage Dragon. The vote is in.
This thing.
What is it?
Nightwing, where he turns into Rick Grayson. And Hulkverine. I haven't read any of that stuff yet. I'm still far behind in the comics, but I know it's horrible.
Oh, now you got a chance to.
Yay.
I'm opening something from C. Kellerman.
I got an international one here from Claire Greenstreet. Claire Greenstreet. From the UK.
Oh,
That's the UK, right? Yeah.
What could it be? Is it like a poster? Beep, beep. The beep, beep, I'm a sheep song is stuck in my head. Oh. Can I show these? Let me check.
Yeah, double check that those are all appropriate. Look like them.
Friends don't let friends become zombies. So it's a poster.
The one behind it, too.
And, oh, no, it's just a
Oh, okay.
thing. And there's, yeah, I'm not sure if I should show this one.
It's probably fine. I don't see any nipples, but zombies need love, too, and there's a half-naked lady dancing.
Yeah, several ladies dancing around a zombie, like giving a zombie a lap dance. No, don't.
Zombies don't need love. Zombies
don't need lap dances.
Zombies need flesh.
And not like carnal, sexy flesh. They just want to eat you.
Oh boy.
And not in the sexy way.
So first of all, we got a bunch of comics from this. Like, whoop. I think I might have opened this upside down. First of all, the mall. We got a bunch of free.
Let's go to
As a reminder,
the mall.
We don't need to send us Free Comic Book Day stuff. We go to Free Comic Book Day.
Every year, without fail.
But thank you so much anyway.
I consider it one of the sacred nerd holidays. I'm opening something from Suzette Manges.
Well, the thing is, there's comics in here, and then there's other stuff in here, which I'm going to show off in a second. We've got Superior Spider-Man, a bunch of other stuff. But we got Pokemon toys from McDonald's.
Ooh, yay.
Like a whole bunch of them. I can't even like show off half of these just because there's so many of them. Got like their Pokemon cards, and we got like legendaries.
Nice. Are they all Pokemon?
I think they're all Pokemon.
Oh wow, it's another different Captain Marvel.
Ooh, we got a bunch of metal badge thingamabobs here.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, like tags or something.
Got a Litten here.
Ooh, yay, I'll take that Litten.
Turbine thing, and... Ah, letter. For Vega and Lewis.
Oh, it's in little kawaii stationery.
Yes. Can you hold that?
Yes. I want to check it out myself.
Hello, Vegan Lewis. It's been a while since I sent you some stuff, but it's been a hectic year for me, and so I've been collecting a few things to send you for the past year. I've been busy building up my CV by doing a lot of temp office work in the hope of finding full-time work, trying and failing to get my bedroom in order because of too much stuff, and basically trying to get organized in general.
If you're having trouble, what I like to do is I did the whole KonMari thing and do it by section. You start with your clothes, go to books and stuff, choose things that spark joy. And it really worked out for me. I practically finished the house, and we actually did Lewis's office, and man, it's so much better in here.
Also, I know it was a long time ago, but I can't remember if I thanked you for retweeting my GoFundMe for new glasses last year. I managed to get the money and got my new glasses, so thank you.
Yay!
Hopefully, if I can sort out my savings, I'll never have to do another one. And so on to what I've been sent you. First, there are some My Little Pony stickers.
Where?
I did not see them in there, but there's a lot of stuff in that box.
Yep.
Some Marvel stickers, a set of DC Superhero Girl bracelets from Kinder Eggs, a few comics, and a set of Pokemon toys from McDonald's Happy Meals from last January and this January.
Oh, here's some Adventures Infinity War stickers.
Neat. Hope you have a great year. All the best, Claire.
Oh, here's
Thank
the
you,
My
Claire.
Little Pony stickers.
Thank you, Claire. Yeah, you were looking for some.
Oh man, I could share these with people at the PonyCon this weekend.
Yes. So awesome possum. Thank you so much, Claire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting to run down on the packages.
Yep.
Another Benjamin Hayden one.
I got something from David Dancer. And he danced something romance.
Like a wave on the ocean, romance. We were liars in love and we danced.
Savage Dragon. So much Savage Dragon. Well, we don't really own any Savage Dragon, do we?
Yeah, I'm not that interested in it. I did the review of it because I wanted to cover some more early image stuff. That was one of the better ones. Dear Lewis, because we got 2 movies based on Captain Marvel from both DC and Marvel Comics this year, I thought I would send you a cool mini trade paperback I found that has the first 3 issues of the Captain Marvel comic series made by MF Enterprises in the 60s.
MF.
Also saw the tweets you posted about how, while you like the idea of a hospital for superheroes, you hate how it's handled by DC Comics' Heroes in Crisis. So I thought I would send you a trade paperback of a comic called Metadocs that shows doctors trying to save superheroes. Take my word for it, it's much better than Heroes in Crisis. It's not a very large hill to get over to be better than Heroes in Crisis. And he even has a cameo by Diesel in the upper right corner of the comic with some random guy stuck in his chest. Really? Like, we have technically our second appearance of Diesel, the JoJo ripoff character. Also added a classic What If comic that shows what would have happened in the Silver Surfer got the Infinity Gauntlet in Infinity Wars.
Also, opened up a thrift book as Halo.
Ooh. And 3 DC comics that take place on Earth X, because nothing is more classic than Golden Age superheroes kicking Nazi ass.
Woo!
Also have some questions I'd like to ask you. Have you read the new Star Trek vs. Transformers comic series yet? And if so, what did you think of the USS Enterprise becoming a giant Transformer robot named Fortress Tiberius? I did not know that happened in there, and I have not read it yet, so thank you for that.
I think we're going to have to read it.
Oh, I have little doubt that I'm going to review this stuff.
I don't even like Transformers, but that sounds awesome.
Now that you're doing the Contest of Champions story again, are you going to review the Marvel Comics crossover Contest of Champions for a future episode? No, unless it gets selected for Event Comics Month 3. And sorry for Contest of Champions taking longer. Audio drama, History of Power Rangers, lots and lots of stuff took priority. Contest will resume again. We posted up a news thing. I gotta get Will over here to film a thing with me.
Oh, hell yeah. Look what I got.
From who?
It is from Wordery. I got Bully Wars. I've actually bought this as it was coming out.
You're right.
Yeah. I actually bought this when it was coming out in singles. So I'm glad to finally have a trade of it. This was a really fun story. I recommend it. This is going on the Vega's Great Shelf. So, yeah.
What are your thoughts of comics where the heroes age in real time, like in Spider-Man Life Story and Superman and Batman Generations? Love them! Generations is classic. Thank you again for answering my questions, and I hope you like the new comics I sent you. Sincerely, Benjamin J. Hayden. Thank you, Benjamin.
You should try out Bully Wars. It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, pull this out and show it off to the people. Yeah.
Yep.
If I can get it out of here. There we go. Oh, the other Captain Marvel.
The other one. The one I showed earlier.
There's a lot of Captain Marvels.
Oh my god, why hasn't anyone done a crossover comic of every Captain Marvel?
Because Marvel and DC are in a pissing match. And this classic Marvel, no one remembers him. He's a guy whose body parts split apart.
Even more the reason. Give us the Spider-Verse equivalent for Captain Marvels.
Metadocs. What If Silver Surfer? Gotcha.
Hey, honey, remember earlier when we were talking about furries? Well, knowing that pigs are furries, here's another one for your furry week. Mm-hmm. What is that you just showed?
Convergence, Plastic Man, and the Freedom Fighters.
Just saying.
Alright, what's this one? Yeah. More Lone Star comics.
I got something from Chris J. Wheeler.
Alright, what have we got from Chris J. Wheeler?
Bees! Bees!
My god.
What we got is a comic that's way too wrapped up.
I hate when they're so wrapped up. Oh boy, we got styrofoam pellets in here.
Oh dear. And it's more Savage Dragon! Wait, Savage Dragon with Hellboy?
Yep, we got one of those earlier.
Nice. Hey, it comes with a trading card. Wait, no, this is a magic card.
I say, if it had Mr. T on it, I'd be happy about that.
What?
This is just a lot of Savage Dragon and Bastard. Because, of course, they blanked out both sides. I don't know why they do that.
So, basically, tons of Savage Dragon.
Bastard, Dial H for Hero #1, and Adventures of Tintin, The Crab with the Golden Claws, and Adventures of Tintin in America.
Ooh, nice. Tintin.
We like Tintin.
Remember there was a Tintin movie?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters at MagFest one year.
Oh, what do you think?
It was good.
Actually, I haven't watched it, but I just, knew it existed. It's like no one talks about it anymore. Here, you want me to hold this open?
Yeah, please do.
All right, hold up.
Get these all in the trash can. No. Garbage. Trying to keep my office clean. Stop it.
Ah!
Trying to keep my office clean.
And time to mess it up.
Yeah, you clean it then.
No, it's not my office.
Then I'll mess up your office as his retaliation.
No, you won't.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, good luck getting in.
All right, this one is from John Wallace Glass Art. He's very sensitive about this, so let's make sure that everything was handled okay with this.
I'm opening something that doesn't have a name on it. Yeah, so much. Everything. I'm really curious on what's the glass art. Oh god, this is sticky. Yeah.
Got a
Yeah, it's
letter
so
here.
sticky.
Greetings, Linkara. I discovered Atop the Fourth Wall after seeing you in a few crossovers with Nash and the Nostalgia Critic, and I started watching your show regularly 2 years ago when you reviewed the animated Superman-Batman movie. At that time in my life, I was struggling financially with only a part-time job, and I was under lots of stress from being afraid of going broke and becoming homeless. Finding Atop the Fourth Wall provided some much-needed laughs that helped me get through that time and other similar hardships since then. As I write this letter, I am between jobs again, but this time I have a decent savings cushion under me to see me through to my next job placement. Hope things improve for you, guy. I figured now is a good time to finally write to say thank you. Thank you so very much for the jokes and the rants and the characters you create. I've included in this letter with something special. After watching a few of your unboxing videos, I knew sending you comic books was a risky idea since you seem to keep getting stuff you already have. So I got creative, or rather I had someone else get creative with the idea that I came up with, specifically John Wallace of John Wallace Glass Art on Etsy. This takes some explaining. Why don't you start opening that up and getting it ready to show off?
All right.
Among your show's storylines, one of my favorites is A Piece of the World is Missing. I am not a horror fan like you, nor am I into Pokemon, but I just love the creepy mystery of the storyline and the classic Captain Kirk talks a computer to a death method of how you resolved it. Missing Number is my favorite villain from your series, and so I give him to you in a much more positive form, a glass suncatcher that may not contain all the pixels as a game appearance does, but has the right shape and is meant to be cheerful and pleasant. I dig it.
Check it out.
Just as you've helped me through rough times, I hope this item brings you cheer as well.
Oh, where should we put this? The kitchen?
I don't know.
The kitchen?
Maybe the kitchen.
This is pretty.
It's very pretty. Among your show, a few additional things briefly. Hello to Viga.
Hi.
And congrats to both of you on your marriage.
Yay.
Has Viga seen any of Space Battleship Yamato 2199, and especially the second season with the Comet Empire?
No.
And if so, did she like season 2, or did it get too weird for her?
I haven't seen it.
Much as I love A Piece of the World is Missing, my most favorite storyline is The Other Insano because it's just so damn hilarious. While I look forward to the rest of the Cons of Champions and seeing the other outer gods in time, like that creepy skull guy you met in the dark in Sleepwalker, I really hope you do another comedic storyline. You do creepy very well, but I think you do funny even better. Are there any other plans for another comedy storyline? Cons of Champions is more of a lighthearted one. I wouldn't say it's straight up comedy, but you know, it has funny bits.
I think it needs more comedy. I really like comedy more than horror.
I like the news segments where we can be very glib, and a big thank you to everyone celebrating Ibulara Festival of Blood. Are there any plans to have any other reviewers who used to be involved with Channel Awesome appear on your show with you, or has from the site made that more difficult? Watch A Voice from the Dark, a 6-part audio drama coming out very soon here, like on Monday. Please come to Anime Milwaukee sometime and do a live show. Well, I would love to, but they need to invite me.
I would love to go to Annie Milwaukee.
Thank you again for all the wonderful work you've done. I hope you keep going at least another 10 years. Sincerely, Adam Goss. Thank you, Adam. And thank you so much for the glass art. That is beautiful.
Anyway, I got something from, it didn't have a name, but look what it has.
I asked them not to send me this. I mean, I'm going to keep it, but I don't like pop figures.
Yes, but you like Bulbasaur.
But I like Bulbasaur, so...
So, does it trump the anti-pop figure?
I gotta paint its eyes.
Love me, Daddy.
I will love you as soon as I can paint some irises on you and not be creepy doll eyes.
Love me, Daddy. Why won't you love me how I am?
Because you're creepy.
Bulba!
But yes, thank you so much. You sent that.
There was no name on the thing. But, oh, here's a letter.
But there's a letter.
And I'll show off the comics. Super Patriot!
Dear Lewis, it's Kyle Brockman again. I'm sending you some comics and some gifts. I have a few questions for you. What Pokemon starter are you going to pick from Pokemon Sword and Shield? I'm getting Sobble. She's getting Scorbunny.
Scorbunny. Fire type!
Are you going to get Mario Maker 2 for the Switch? No.
Man.
What do you think the next Pokemon game should be called? I don't know. They've already started going outside the box. Yes, and use up all the ones that used to be like joke ones like X and Black.
Yeah, we ran out of colors.
But thank you so much, Kyle. Thank you for the Bulbasaur Pop, even though I asked people not to send me the Bulbasaur Pop.
What about Pokemon Gray and Pokemon Beige?
People were expecting a Pokemon Gray version when Black and White came out, and then they made the sequel games instead. We got a Bookseller Seller USA thing here.
What about Pokemon Orange?
Yeah.
What about Pokemon Purple?
Naranja.
What?
Pokemon Naranja. I think that's a fan-made game that I think had the Orange Islands.
I want Pokemon Purple. Where's Pokemon Purple?
Purple and orange version, that'd be a thing.
Where's Pokemon Slate and Pokemon Mother of Pearl?
We already have Pearl.
Mother of Pearl. It's a different Pearl.
It's really the same thing.
What about Pokemon Bronze and Pokemon Tin? What about Pokemon Sand and Pokemon Water?
What about Pokemon Mickey Mouse?
What about Pokemon Taco and Pokemon Hot Dog?
There's a lot of comics in that collection.
Yep. What about Pokemon Day and Pokemon Night?
What about love? Don't you want someone to care about you? This is from Stephen Scott.
What about quests? Have they always been stick dudes? Oh, there's something else in here. Oh.
Oh, that's adorable. It's a Bulbasaur keychain.
Bulbasaur keychain. Bye-bye. I just bought you one this weekend.
Yes. Not that one, though.
Yes. Someone out keychained me.
No, I will take all the keychains. Anyway, I got a letter here. Open this first, they say.
Oh, crap. I think you gave me this to open, and I didn't. And I forgot. Or I started, and then I got distracted.
Well, while you do that, I'll read off this letter here.
Okay.
It's a bunch
anyway, it's a bunch of Savage Dragon.
Alright. It's from Stephen Scott again, which is a...
very long one.
Well, it's a long list of comics that he sent, so we won't read that off. Dear Linkara and Viga, this will be the last package I'll be sending you for your show and PO unboxing, so I hope both of you will enjoy the items you can use for your show, respectively. That all said, these comic and trade paperbacks are, all this.
Oh, wow. This is a lot.
Including a wheel for War of the Realms, which I know nothing about.
Yeah, I haven't really looked it up.
All these individual comic books and trade paperbacks were purchased at Arkham Comics and Games in Pearland, Texas, not Pearland, at my own expense. That all out of the way, now I have some questions for you. I was wondering if you both watched Aquaman and Shazam, and if you did, what were your thoughts on both films? I saw both films and enjoyed them.
I haven't seen either.
Yeah, I haven't either. I want to see Shazam.
I want to see Shazam, but there was just too much movies coming out around that time. There was Captain Marvel, there was Endgame.
We still got to see Godzilla.
Oh God, Godzilla, we forgot about it. Ninjutsu!
Also, what year? I think that's a Solson comic.
Oh wow.
I'll cover that one at some point here.
Oh, time to go back to Solson.
Yep. Let's see. What year did you graduate from college, and what cartoons did you both watch while growing in the 1990s to 2000s? Did you see Recess and X-Men Evolution?
Oh, I loved Recess. That was one of my favorite shows. Like, Oh, man.
Game for Reviewer gave us the entire series. It's on the server.
Nice. Like, I liked Recess. I liked the movie for Recess.
Reviewed that already.
Oh, Scarlet?
Yep.
But yeah, like, that was one of my favorite shows. I didn't know that, like, one of the guys actually also worked on Rugrats, too. I just found it out when I watched Saber Spark's video on Rugrats.
I watched the original X-Men animated series, not Evolution. I watched a bit of Evolution, but it just wasn't my bag.
I never liked X-Men.
Spider-Man the animated series, I thought about doing a retrospective on that, especially because that's not coming back.
Oh, you should. I remember you rewatched the whole thing.
I did, and it's still pretty good. It still has its issues, but I enjoy it. Let's see. Would you want to visit? How many states have you been to? I have lost track.
Cali, Texas, Minnesota, obviously, Wisconsin, obviously.
We traveled through a bunch.
I'm counting ones. I'm not counting ones I traveled through. South Carolina. I said Georgia, Florida, Maryland, Virginia, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania.
This is Christmas in America.
That's it so far. So 14.
Would you want to visit Germany and Norway because you are of German and Norwegian descent? Yes.
I want to visit Germany because my mother did back in the 80s. And she would tell me about it when I was growing up, and I really want to.
What are your thoughts and theories on the upcoming Star Wars Episode 9? Ah, man, I just want to, watch it, because I don't know what to expect from it, because Last Jedi was such a game changer, I don't know what to expect from Episode 9.
Oh, man, all I know is, I can't wait. I need this. Oh my god, I need some more. I need more Ship for Storm Pilot! Anyway, you got a bunch of Power Rangers from Boom Studios.
Yep. Are you watching Star Trek Discovery? And if so, what are your thoughts on the show? I made a long Twitter thread about watching Discovery Season 2. I have lots of mixed feelings. I'm looking forward to Season 3 because it looks like they're just going to abandon the prequel idea, so yay. What do you think?
Do not care about Discovery.
He came back to life.
I don't care. He shouldn't have died.
I know, but this is their apology for screwing that up in the first place.
I'm just... No.
We got to swap out another bag?
Maybe.
Why don't you wrap that up? Because we got some generous fans gave us some more garbage bags. What do you think of Doomsday Clock? It's okay. Heroes in Crisis, Eternal Screaming, and the upcoming Joker film. Why?
No thanks.
That said, I am sorry that Volume 3 of Titans was canceled last month. I myself read comic until it was canceled. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you change up the entire lineup just to appease whatever the hell Scott Snyder was trying to do. Ugh. What are your thoughts on Detective Comics number 1000? I still haven't read it. It's on my thing. I'm still so far behind. And the DC Universe streaming service. Haven't watched a single bit.
Nope.
Because I subscribed to the service a few months ago and read number 125 and annual of the Titans. Thank you. I enjoyed and watched the Titans, Batman Beyond, Justice League, etc. Also, what if I told you the 9/11 attacks were done by the Israeli government? Wait,
what? Is that something in the story, or is he actually believes that?
I think that this is. I think it's supposed to be like a thing about like crazy conspiracy theories, suggesting that Israel was behind the 9/11 attacks. I also like to see Crazy Steve versus the Fixer death battle. Yeah, no. The current ongoing comic titles I'm reading are Detective Comics, Action Comics, two things. I do hope you enjoyed reading this letter and can use these comics for your online show. Live long and prosper, and may the force be with you. From... I cannot read your name. I want to say that I read it off already when I did the thing earlier.
Yep. Anyway, I got a letter with some fan art. Why don't you show it off?
Oh. Haha! It's from the White playthrough, the randomized Nuzlocke of White playthrough. We got... I can't remember their names now, but Regicarp, which is a Regigigas we bought from a Magikarp salesman, and thus it is a Magikarp inside a Regigigas mech suit. We got Balto, or Balto, relaxing retirement on the beach, and in fact, all of our wonderful Pokemon who had to retire because they lost in the Nuzlocke in their retirement beach. Looks beautiful. Thank you so much for that.
That's nice.
Yeah, because I don't release my Pokemon in my Nuzlocks. I just give I put them in retirement. So we gave them a beach background
Here's a bigger one.
Yeah, there's a bigger one we'll show off. We put them in retirement, and we gave them a beach background, so they're all resting on the beach now. And we had our all-star team after we officially beat the Nuzlocke and just pulled a bunch of them out, power leveled them, and used them for a few battles.
All right. Dear Lewis Linkara Lovehog, hello again. Congrats on a 10-year anniversary. I've been really enjoying the live streams, even though thanks to the time difference, I don't get to see much of them live. Speaking of which, here's a few pictures in relation to the recently finished White Nuzlocke. I hope you like them. It's a pity that you didn't have time to film that sequence with the goofy mirror Linkara fishing, because I find the idea that after everything he did mirror Linkara was attacking the wrong Linkara. Hilarious.
I know, I love that. I'm sad I never got to do that.
A couple of questions. Are there any sequences that you want to add to the storyline but ran out of time? And any you would like to do if you had more resources or time?
We mentioned in the epilogue to the 10th anniversary storyline, for those of you who didn't catch the live stream on this, basically the idea was we would suggest, with multiverse theory and all that, it's entirely possible that the mirror Linkara we fought was not the same mirror Linkara, and that with infinite decisions, there's another one out there who's just perfectly fine. And thus we would cut to classic style mirror Linkara, who's more goofy, like fishing, and being all like, yes, soon I will conquer this small pond as soon as I caught all these fish.
Sincerely, Sinead.
And thank you, Sinead. Yeah, much appreciated. I love getting fan art for the Nuzlocke. And of course, we just started up the Heart Gold Nuzlocke. Our starter is a Lugia. I guess it's a trend now that all of those will start with a legendary. Get this out of the way and we'll get another garbage bag.
Alright, I got something from, looks like Zachary Benoit.
What does Zachary Benoit have for us?
Yeah.
You are starting to run down and say there's about like half a dozen on each side.
Alright, so we got Unnatural, which we already got before.
I think it's a different issue.
No, that's issue 1.
Oh,
different. It's a variant cover.
With?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I could show it.
Yeah, slightly see-through.
Armstrong and Archer. We got Nomad, Girl Without a World.
Mm-hmm.
Unnatural 2. Again, furry characters, furry month.
Yep.
Just saying. Bloodshot Reborn. Rawhide Kids, Sensational 7.
Rawhide.
Unnatural 3.
Rolling,
Archer and Armstrong. Cloaks. Unnatural, issue 4.
Rawhide.
Bloodshot. Kiss Me, Satan. Book of Death. Saints for Sinners. And Wildstorm.
So I got a box here.
Oh wait, there's 2 more that fell. Ooh, Punk Mambo. Punk Mambo.
And who was that from?
Crap, Zachary Benoit.
Zachary Benoit, I forgot.
And X Club.
So I got a box here from the Pokemon Center.
Pokemon.
Oh, wow.
Pokemon.
First of all, another Bulbasaur plush.
Oh my God, we don't need more.
Yes, we did.
You know what? I just want to turn around the camera real quick. I'm sorry, but Bulbasaurs.
Please don't do that, because some of the things on there are kind of loose and they can fall off.
Like what?
Like the microphone, for one thing.
It wasn't gonna fall off. I had it.
No, it can be very loose sometimes. But anyway, Bulbasaurs. Anyway, we also got these little plushy Pikachu heads and Pokeballs.
Pikachu, and one's winking. Oh, look.
Got a little Alolan Vulpix statue there.
Oh, that's so small compared to the box.
I know, right?
I thought it was gonna be like all big and like you get it compared to the box it's in. Look at this little thing.
Bulbasaur doing Vine Whip.
Is it small? Yeah, compared to the box, look at this little thing.
But yeah, thank you whoever bought that from the Pokemon Center for us.
I'm gonna put that out of Bulbasaur. Yes.
Let's another tiny one. We like
free him.
Free my Bulbasaur.
Okay, that Bulba family, you have a new little one.
Baba.
They're smaller than the baby one we got. There's I like to joke that if this was Pokemon World, Lewis would be a Bulbasaur farmer.
Damn straight I would be.
But I would be a fire type trainer, and sometimes we clash, and our Pokemon clash. But I'm stronger, so it's okay. Type advantage.
My Bulbasaur could kick your ass.
My Litten can scratch your Bulbasaur up. It doesn't even need to use Fire Tech to destroy you.
Bulbasaur. Ooh, it looks like he's like a beanbag.
Oh. Oh, I can't believe we got another Bulbasaur.
More Bulbasaurs!
No more Bulbasaurs!
Oh, more Bulbasaurs!
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's one missing. Oh, 9. Wait, do we have 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Bulbasaurs. 9 Bulbasaurs.
10.
10 Bulbasaurs! 10 Bulbasaurs, Lewis.
More Bulbasaurs.
We don't need any more Bulbasaurs.
More Bulbasaurs.
We have 10 Bulbasaurs
more
in the
Bulbasaur
house.
friends.
10 Bulbasaurs.
From William Wright.
We don't need any more Bulbasaurs. And I'm opening something from Edward G. Kuhnel. From Suspicious Behavior Productions. Must be an indie comic. Alright.
Yeah.
They sent a letter. Lewis, enclosed are the first 2 issues of Invasion from Planet WrestleTopia, our creator-owned miniseries recently picked up by Starburns Industries Press.
Oh, nice.
When a disgruntled professional wrestler declares himself galactic champion of the universe, a planet of alien wrestlers views it as an act of war. We'd be honored to have you consider them for review. And, check out the art. Looks pretty cool.
Nice.
Here, check it out.
Invasion from Planet WrestleTopia. Very cool. Thank you.
Oh my god, Chance Pop Session.
Found this at a library yard sale. Don't know if you reviewed it yet, but it seems to be your thing.
Yes, I did.
Hope the disc works and you enjoy it. From William Wright.
Not only I already reviewed this, but I consider it the most boring idol anime ever. Also, it doesn't have enough content to even fill it out. They fill it out with filling idol show out with music and music videos. That's okay, but when it's like the same song or animation's not that interesting, the colors aren't that interesting. It's in fact the show's kind of downright ugly sometimes, and the plot's kind of like what the hell, and yet you have all these elements that could have been better, but you just don't. It doesn't work, and But yeah, check it out on my channel. Shit, what's my new channel again? I forgot.
Viga Loves?
No, that's the old one. Crap.
Pop Viga, Comic Viga.
Just look up Idols of Anime Chance Pop Session. You'll find it.
Yeah. Also from Elias Rosner. I think I heard about this.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, I think I heard about this. Like a long time ago. It's like, hey, here's our 90s gimmick cover. It's got a bullet hole throughout the entire comic.
Wow.
Even when it shouldn't have it.
I like it.
It was one of the dumbest gimmicks ever.
Oh god, like, this would have been clever if each page of the thing actually did something with the hole. Or drew something that had to do with having a hole somewhere. It could have been brilliant, but no, look, it's just basically just a hole there. That's it. They didn't do anything special with it. You fail. You fail!
3 years ago, I found this and never nailed it. Maybe now is the right time. Thank you for your awesome show, and I hope the letter from younger me isn't too old. You helped me get into comic reviewing, so for that, I'm eternally grateful. So actually, they wrote this a while ago, back in 2016.
Oh, that's ancient.
Hey, Linkara, I'm not sure what the proper way to address it. Yeah, the other letter was from April of this year. Not sure the proper way to address this letter is to you or to your character/online personality, but since I only know the character, that's who I'll address it to. I just finally caught up with the top of the fourth wall. God, it took me forever. And now it's been 3 years since then, so it's even more. And I just wanted to write and say thank you for making the show. You continually forced me to reevaluate the comics I like, to see the issues there, but also to appreciate the great comics as well. Without you, I probably would not have read any of Gail Simone's work, so thank you. On a separate note, I was in my local Barnes & Noble and found this comic, Protectors number 5, with a hole straight through the comic. I did some digging and found that it was put there on purpose. I just thought it might be something that could get reviewed one day. If it provides enough jokes, I hope that it could be featured one day. If not, enjoy a comic with a hole in the center of every page. Thank you again for all the critiques and jokes and fabulously fun storylines. Here's to another wild ride with the Sleepwalker. All the best, Elliot Rosner. Thank you, Elias. P.S. If you ever find time in your schedule to let me know if this comic is even reviewable, here's my email. Don't worry about it, though. Your work is much more pressing. Thanks again, and sorry for the rough handwriting.
Please review the Bullet Hole comic.
I know. I read about that a long time ago, that it was just one of the dumbest gimmick comic ideas ever, and I never knew the name of it, so thank you so much for that.
If they did something inside the comic with that hole, like incorporated within the story or the art in a clever way, this would have been great. But no, it's just a hole, the goddamn book.
Yep.
You failed. Anyway, DC's Nuclear Winter Special. Mystery Science Theater 3000, the comic.
I have copies of every issue already, but thank you.
Badger's Comics and Computers, the very first guide on how to do comics on a computer.
Ooh.
So this is vintage. Oh wow, oh my god, look at this CG pen. The CG pen. That sounds like it would be fun, kind of fun.
On a computer, you say?
Yes. Spider-Man, you better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out. You
better watch out. Anyway, Incredible Hulk vs. Venom #1 from an eBay purchase.
Ooh, the Gem Holiday Special. The X-Files. Battle Angel Alita Last Order. Cool. Grim Tales of Terror. And something that's perfect for your future furry month. The Song of Brer Rabbit.
Oh, dear God.
Based on the Uncle Remus stories.
Oh, dear God.
And look, it's a tar baby.
Oh, God.
Alright, I think we need another bin.
That was the only bins we got.
We have one more in the,
Other room?
Yeah.
Jeffrey Piet thing here with Marvel Masterworks, The Savage She-Hulk. Let's throw that away for a second there. Alright, I'll go get another bin. Why don't you open up something else while I move this out of the way?
Alright, no problem.
Oh, God, there's so many garbage bags in the way. Let's drag down the garbage tonight.
Yep.
Now we're, gonna fill it up.
Yep. Okay, now that he's gone, I
in the other room.
I gotta talk to you about the, Ferris wheel story.
I literally can hear everything you're saying.
So, we get on Ferris wheel, and everything's great. And we're just...
Tell me how I'm terrified of Ferris wheels.
Wait, no, what are you talking about? I didn't say anything. I was just opening this package from Roland Allard. I wasn't telling anyone about the Ferris wheel story.
I think you told the Ferris wheel story before already is the thing.
I don't think I have. Not on Peel Unboxing.
How dare I be terrified of heights. And wobbly containment units.
It wasn't that wobbly.
From William J. Ludke. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that right.
Anyway, My Little Pony puzzle. Yeah, oh, honey, you gotta...
I know, just...
You gotta...
Yep.
You did the thing wrong. There we go.
There.
Let's see. We got... Dead Man. And... Deadpool.
Lots of dead. Ah, good. This is the comic the thing that I'd ordered for a future review. I'm not going to show that off to the camera. Yeah.
All right, and Wonder Woman Conan. Let's see, what else? Yeah. Here's a letter. Here you go.
I will read the letter.
To the Love Hogs.
To the Love Hogs.
No, honey.
Pot of gold inside. Just kidding, according to this.
Oh, Sonic Super Digest.
I would love it if there was a pot of gold inside of a card. That would be very impressive.
Archie and Jughead and Archie Jumbo Comics. Oh wow, Knights of Ramune. Is this another old CPM one? Yes, it is. Wait, no, it's an old. Yep, Central Park Media. Oh god, Knights of Ramune. So 90s. Look at it.
Two Mr. What'd you knock over there?
Oh, it's just a Cuddy.
The Cuddy, and what you got there?
Oh, it is Godzilla.
Full Godzilla plushie.
Yeah, it says for Vega on it, although I think Lewis would like it a lot more.
I would love a Godzilla plushie. Check that out.
Godzilla. Godzilla. Although it's more like the size of Godzuki. and Kazuki.
To Mr. and Mrs. Linkara, after the last PO unboxing, thought I'd scale back on the donations a little. Q&A, Linkara, worst comic book you ever read? Holy terror. Viga, what do you think of microtransactions and loot boxes in video games?
Oh god, so, the thing is, a lot of companies that use it horribly and to gouge the customer, while some games actually use it more responsibly and only for cosmetics and doesn't have to do with having to win the game. But some companies just went so far that the government wants to intervene on it, and it's just a late capitalism. What can I say?
Yep, you did this to yourselves, video game industry.
Oh, Alita's hand.
Also, Excelsior from Roland.
And a Pacific Rim coaster set.
I'm running out of things on my side.
You have some.
I do have some things, but
it.
Yeah, I know. I have some things, but I'm gonna run out of things to go through because you have like 4 and I have 2.
Here, I'll give you some stuff.
Yeah, get me something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I try to save more interesting shaped packages for last.
Same.
All right, from Matt Shooter. Open this up. Shouter? I'm very sorry about pronunciation. Yeah.
What you got there? Is that what I think it is?
I believe it is.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let me get out of there.
Okay, so Final Fantasy IX, underrated. Everyone's like, oh my god, FF7. Oh my god, FF8's getting remastered. No one cares about FF9. FF9 was amazing. It was like after 2 more futuristic Final Fantasy games, they finally went back to good old fantasy, and it was great. It was straightforward. It was good for the people who like classic stuff. It had a great story. Like the chibi character design was cute. Zidane is awesome. It's one of the best protagonists. The Vivi is adorable. Eiko is adorable. Final Fantasy IX is good. And yes, I know it got re-released on Steam and stuff like that, but it didn't get a remaster. It's not getting a remake, and I think it deserves it.
Hey there, Lewis and Viga. This is Matt. First things first, is the mic on? Last time I sent you a package, it was the Zootopia comic. So this time I sent you a bunch of things. For starters, I've got a VV plushie from FF9 for Viga, because when you asked the guy, you guys what your favorite FM game during your Star Trek streaming, which means I'm the one who made the long discussion on Final Fantasy in a Star Trek stream. Sorry.
Plus, Vivi used to be my nickname as a little child,
and
so I'm really happy.
And Viga says that she really likes 9 and that her favorite character is Vivi. I checked to see that there is a Vivi plushie, and I found it. May you place it on Lewis's shoulder as many times as you want. Next time I've got drawings. To start with the first one, what happens if you mix Power Rangers and Final Fantasy together? You get this one
Magi Ranger?
Yeah, show this off.
You get Magi Ranger? Because that should be the answer.
You get Fantasy Rangers. The second drawing is basic internet shipping and other FF9 stuff. For Instinct, do you remember Faya, Viga? F-Y-I-A?
Faya? I thought it was Freya.
Well, here's what happens if you ship her with Captain Kirk, because why not?
What the? Freya is...
Lastly, I've got you a comic for you, which is the adaptation of Muppets Take Manhattan.
What the heck? Yes! By the way, you guys should look up Defunctland's series on Jim Henson and the Muppets. It's really good. Like, we were just watching the latest one tonight.
I figure that since you said you're doing an adaptation month and you've never reviewed a Muppets comic. So with that all out of the way, let's talk about what I've been doing lately and ask you some questions. Start with, I've been working on a lot of ideas, like a webcomic of a crossover between Zootopia and Mega Man, specifically Mega Man Zero, or another webcomic called Power Rangers Galaxy Origins, where it tells the stories of the original wielders of the Quasar Sabers. I've also been working on a blog on how I would pitch a creepypasta cinematic universe, just to say it's better than Sony's supposed cinematic universe. Now some questions. First, Lewis, have you heard of the game called Chroma Squad? Yes, I have.
Never heard of it.
It's a strategy game where you make your own Power Rangers-like show and you build your own studio. I think it would be a cool game for your live streaming.
Do it.
Next, you mentioned your brother in your videos. How come we never see him? You have seen him. He played Aplos the Wizard. He plays the Ghost of Christmas Present. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. He's done vlogs with me on occasion, where he is wrong about so many things and I am right because I'm better. Next, Viga, have you seen or heard of an anime called My Bride is a Mermaid?
Yeah, but I've never watched it.
If not, it's basically the movie Splash on drugs. Next, Lewis, you've been having trouble on putting songs in the history of Power Rangers in space videos, but why add any instrumental music in the montage instead of Under Pressure? Which is pretty much what we're going to end up doing because the stuff is taking too long. The script is done with for the redo of Power Rangers in space. I just need to actually, do it, and yeah. I think the Star Trek TNG track Inner Light might fit perfectly in the montage as well. That's still copyrighted music. It'd have to be royalty-free stuff. And lastly, Vega, since the final season of MLP is in progress, what do you think of the idea of them making Twilight and Flash into a couple?
They're not going to do it, but that'd be nice.
Anyway, that's all I got, so have fun. Thank you so much.
All right, we got something from Entertainment Earth.
What?
A catalog! Oh my god, catalog! No, we got... Crap.
The dog from Mega Man.
Crap, what's this guy's name?
I don't remember his name, I just know it's the dog from Mega Man.
It's the Mega Man dog. Mega Dog? What's this guy's name?
Go to that Mega Man plushie we have.
Oh, its name is Rush. Oh, like the band.
Like the band. That's your go-to for Rush.
Well, remember, Mega Man is Rockman in Japan. And, yeah, and the girl is Roll. So,
I will allow this. I withdraw my laughing.
Yeah. Mega Man is his what's it called? His American name. So yeah, Rush. That makes sense. Oh, look at it. It's cute.
We love our robot pupper.
Robot pupper. It would be nice to have a little pupper of our own. A little pupperino.
We got other plans though.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah.
A little pepperoni.
Pepperoni?
Yes. Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
But I think we're more cat people.
I think we are too.
It would be nice to have 2 cats of my very own. Beautiful ones. Alright, I'm opening something from... It doesn't have a name.
Like a lot of comics.
But it does have a letter.
I will read that in a moment. Let me just throw away this garbage.
Hi, it's a short one. Dear Linkara, longtime viewer and fan. Included in this package are some terrible and some okay comics, mostly trade paperbacks. Hope you enjoy the okay ones and don't give in to the madness induced by the terrible ones, such as Super Real. If you want to know the history of how I came across some of these comics, please send an email to this email. Otherwise, enjoy this and future packages to come.
Oh, thank you. What was the name on that?
Crap, they didn't say their name again.
What is on the thing?
It doesn't have one.
Well, it's gotta have a name on there.
No name.
Gotta be some kind of name on the,
Well, I don't want to say their email name, because what if... I don't really want to spread someone's email online.
There's gotta be a name on the package somewhere.
There isn't. Just the return address.
Oh, that's weird. Well, I guess they want to be anonymous.
Alright, that's one way to be an anon. Alright, so we got...
I got something from BB Novelties over here.
Batman Quarter Vials, which I think you already got.
I think we already have, or at least one of them.
Invincible Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
The Adventures of Evil and Malice. You got a few issues of that. You got True Blood, The Great Revolution. The Wind Raider.
Is that blood very true?
What?
Is that true blood, or is it fake blood?
I don't know. One way to find out.
I want to talk about my blood.
We got Dog Eaters. Please don't do that.
Don't eat the dogs.
We got Nuos. We got Elektra, the Hand. We got Neil Gaiman's Eternals. What? What is that? Open it up. Open it up.
Keep reading off the comics.
We got Advent Rising. We got something for Longbox, a little gloomy. We got Nightmares and Fairy Tales. We got more Nuos. We got No Hero. We got House of M, the sketchbook. We got Serenity, Those Left Behind. So more Serenity comics. We got Super Real. Looks like a lot of Super Real. And we got some Deadpool, Secret Invasion. Ooh, more Cable and Deadpool, but I already have these issues of Cable and Deadpool, I'm sorry. And Uncanny X-Force.
Someone send us Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick! Wubba-lubba-dub-dub!
I don't know why someone sent us Pickle Rick, but okay.
Pickle Rick!
I mean, I like that episode, but I didn't need a... It's larger than a lot of our other plushies.
Yeah, it is. Man, I still haven't finished all of Rick and Morty, even though I watched a lot of season 3, and season 4 is coming this year, so
Hells yeah.
Pickle Rick! That's all I got.
That's all you got.
It's just Pickle Rick. It's Pickle Rick.
I turned myself into a pickle.
To get out of therapy.
I love that. Pickle Rick is such a marvelous episode because on one hand you have hilarious action adventure, with showing him off, and on the other hand you actually have like great deconstruction of Rick as a character in the therapy session, and how the therapist does not, when he tries to like your profession is all stupid, it's not real, I'm just smarter than everybody else. She does not fall for his bull crap and just deconstructs. No, you're full of it. Yeah,
that is a great it is one of the best episodes of the show.
It's just over merchandised as hell is the problem.
Because everyone, people was like, Pickle Rick, let's just say it all the time. And then now you can buy Pickle Rick pop figures and Pickle Rick plushies. And damn, this plushie is huge. There's no pickles this size. If you're a pickle this size, you're a cucumber.
You are literally vegetating on my couch.
Anyway, all I got is this big box, but let's do the last 2 small boxes.
All right, let's. I'll grab this other one. I think it's a bit heavy, but it's probably just full of comics.
Yeah, that is a heavy boy
from Justin Kennan.
Woo, heavy boy.
Yep. We're gonna need to cut this.
Justin Kennan, you gave us a heavy one. Did you pack bricks for us? Yay, bricks!
Right.
Throw at people!
So I'm guessing a bunch of...
Throw the bricks at the bourgeoisie!
There is no food.
There is no food. Well, that's disappointing.
That's not disappointing. We don't want food, because...
Yeah, it's in an Oreo box. But thanks for writing there's no food on it, so we didn't, think it was food.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah! Woo! Dear Liz Vega, that's a letter.
This
wow.
is a letter.
This is thick. It also comes with bookmarks. Yeah. I'm just going to put this on the ground and go through it. Hey, more Star Trek novels for the collection.
Dear Lewis and Vega, this is a letter. Justin Kennan, don't read the text on the back. And there's a long text back here, which I think is, something else.
All right, Iron Siege. Here you go. We got...
Assuming it's a war
Brooklyn
comic.
Animal Control. We got
Winona
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, the front is actually Winona Earp.
Oh, sorry. I had it upside down.
Here, I'll grab a couple here. Yeah.
Witching Hour.
Black Acre Volume 1, An Errand into the Wilderness.
Zero's Heroes.
Colin Lorimer's UXB.
Weekly World News.
The Death of Dracula.
The Spirit. Vigilante Southland.
Dead Romeo.
Venus.
The Living and the Dead.
A Bunch of Swamp Thing.
Billy Majestic's Humpty Dumpty, He Should Have Never Been Born.
Ooh, Annihilator. I'd never finished this series. Annihilator. What?
Angry Christ Comics.
Yeah, there you go. Religion can be very angry. Progeny. Ooh!
The Tower Chronicles.
Johnny Boo and the Happy Apples.
I know nothing about...
It's a ghost.
Looks
Do
cute.
it for Longbox. It's a ghost, so it counts.
Chica Cabra.
Are you gonna flip through Johnny Boo? Because you should. And Kwame Hightower and the Man with No Name.
I might do that for Longbox. Bedlam. A lot of Longbox material here, which I am not, against. Secret, with a picture of a teeth. And Undertow, Volume 1, Boatman's Call. All right, all we got left is a big one and a weirdly shaped one.
All right, so let's go for the weird one.
Charles P. Who this from? A little loose in there, so I'm hoping it's okay.
Oh, there's some other stuff at the bottom of this. Oh, it's just what's it called?
Bookmarks?
Bookmarks from their church.
Neat. Alrighty.
Oh, wow. Some interesting stuff in here. Is that?
That is an Evolution poster.
Evolution poster! Oh my god! This is going in the Pokemon kitchen, definitely. I think I have just the right frame to fit it, too.
Hello, Lewis and Vega. I'll keep it short and hope you'll enjoy the comics the poster I sent. A few questions. Ever thought about retrospective or look at some of the DC's Vertigo comics?
$20.
$40.
Nice.
Or is it 20?
No, this is $20.
Oh, yeah, I thought there were 2 in there.
Awesome, $20. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Here, I'll put that over there.
Yeah, doing a Vertigo thing wouldn't be a bad idea.
Vertigo month?
Vertigo month might be a good thing.
Especially since you heard the news, but I'm not sure if they're actually going to do it.
Yeah, it's more a rumor at this point. Are you familiar with the series Lock and Key? I know of it. I know nothing about it. Are you enjoying the latest episodes of MLP, Vega?
Yes, although I'm a bit ahead because I watched the Italian releases. I'm sorry. But, yeah, there's a few good ones. One's really coming out this weekend that I love. That's probably one of my favorites of this season. And another one after it that's one of my favorites. Oh, it's song lyrics.
Yeah, song lyrics on the back. I'll read that. I'll check that out in a second. Thanks for all the great content you guys provide. Congrats on beating taxes, and here's hoping we get a lot more good moments for 2019 after Endgame. Best wishes, Charles P. And he wrote lyrics for We Didn't Start the Fire. Clone Saga Dooms 4, Cinnamon is a bore, US1, Sci-Spy, Superman at Earth's End, Barkley and Godzilla, Mr. T, Star Trek 1, Neutro, Amazons, you're an android, I'm a man.
Need some work.
Yep, it keeps going.
Alright, anyway,
there's also some comics here. We got Bram Stoker's Dracula and Sunstone, Volume 6.
Yeah, I think we're missing Volume 5, though. We should get Volume 5. Wait, this is Sunstone Mercy.
Oh, it's
so is this another
mini?
Series?
Like a mini-series?
I don't know.
Last box.
It's from Russia!
It's a Russian box.
Yes, it's, I think this is the name. It's from Kopina Anna Andreevna. Kopina Anna Andreevna.
And we apologize if we got the pronunciation wrong.
I'm really trying. And there's a bunch of Russian all over the box.
We think it's Russian anyway.
Look at those.
Yeah, the characters look Russian.
Look, that's Russia. Remember, Russia looks like Pockner.
Yep.
So that's how you could tell. It looks like it's Pockner.
The big box was very light.
Yep. So what could this be? Oh, it's a postcard.
I've never done this before, so I apologize.
I hope it's a Cheburashka. I hope it's a Cheburashka. I hope it's a Cheburashka. Oh my god, I see oranges. Oh my god, there's oranges. Oh my god, it's Cheburashka! Cheburashka! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Cheburashka!
So I apologize in advance if I broke any rules with this, but I've heard that Vega likes Russian Pokemon, how we sometimes call him.
Oh god, it's a pig Cheburashka! Cheburashka!
So I decided to send you a couple and try to make proper shipping conditions for them. I also apologize in advance if you already have one of these. We did not.
I don't! I've been wanting a Cheburashka ever since I discovered the Cheburashka cartoons, and what I really wish there was a release of the movie that had an English dub, or at least an English sub, for it, like the latest movie from 2010 in Japan, but I think 2013 in Russia. But yeah, oh my god, it's Cheburashka, it's pink Cheburashka, and the regular Cheburashka, and he comes with oranges! Now, if you don't know, it's
These
because...
are fake oranges, by the
yeah,
way.
They're fake oranges. If you don't know the connection, it's because Cheburashka was discovered in an orange box with oranges. And he's just, associated with oranges.
I also apologize in advance if you already have one of these, and I just contributed to the infestation of your house with those beasts unknown to science, but for no good reason.
Oh God,
From Russia, with apathy and indifference and rather bad English, Anna.
Oh my god, I'm gonna sleep with this tonight. I don't care if I'm in my 30s. I'm gonna sleep with this doll.
Hi everyone, I'm Cheburashka. Let's sing a song together.
Oh yay!
I don't know. You're the one.
I don't know. What's the tune? What's the tune? I don't know the tune.
I don't know the tune either, but thank you so much.
I once was a strange toy without a name. I wish I wouldn't be approached by anyone in the store. Now I'm Now I am Cheburashka, and every the stray dog which meets me immediately gives me its paw. Take me with you. Oi, oi, oi. Oranges! And growing directly into crates laughs. Say if you wouldn't find... It's like, I don't know the, how the song goes.
Doesn't matter. We got Cheburashka.
Yes, hang in there, Americans. P.S. I really have to apologize for the size of this box. It was the only size left at the post office.
It's all good.
I was like, what could be in this box from Russia? And it's Cheburashka! If you don't know, earlier this year, or I think late last year, I discovered Cheburashka. I loved it. I devoured it in one evening and just read up on it. And I did an entire thread that got some pretty good numbers about Cheburashka. And also I found out about how Cheburashka had a big fandom in Japan as well as an anime called Cheburashka Arere, which is very cute, and someone fan-subbed that. So there's the original Russian cartoons back when it was Soviet times. You got the new movie that was stop motion. All these cartoons were stop motion, by the way. That was made in Japan. You have the anime that was made in Japan. There was a Cheburashka cafe I wish I could have went to. And, of course, this is basically like the Mickey Mouse of Russia. It's one of their... It's like every country has... You know how every country has a monster? Every country... Yeah. Every country has a Mickey Mouse. Like, for Australia, what is Blinky Bill? For Japan, it's Astro Boy. For us, it's Mickey Mouse, obviously. For Russia, it's Cheburashka.
Or Russian Pokemon, as Anna put it. Thank you so much, Anna. And I think this is a great way to end this little PO unboxing. Thank you again, everyone.
I finally have it. Oh, wait.
We're gonna get copyright strike from Russia.
Oh, crap. You're right. All right. That's the song. That's how it was. Cheburashka. Do-ba-do-do. I can't believe I got Cheburashka. I'm so happy now. Do-do-do-do-do. It talks. I can't believe it. Or as if you try to read the name, it looks like it's 4E6 Paka.
This is a weird dimension.
I'm Cheburashka. Would you like to be my friend?
Yeah, sure.
Yay! Hooray! Let's go, Pickle Rick. What would be that in Russian? I don't know.
Cheburashka Pickle!
Cheburashka Pickle, no.
Anyway, thanks everybody.
Look at all these
fake oranges. I don't know what we're gonna do with those.
We got so many freaking oranges.
You can put a bowl out as a decorative thing.
Oh my god, we should throw it at people.
Ow, those hurt.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They're actually surprisingly thick fake oranges.
I know, right? I saw the freaking bag and I was like, oranges? Wait, oranges? Russia? And then I'm like, is it a Cheburashka? And it is 2 of them! Pink Cheburashka?
Anyway, thank you so much, Anna. You ended us on a high note.
I finally have one, because it's just not like you can find these in America. You have to special order them. It's just finally have one. I'm sleeping with this tonight. You can sleep downstairs.
That's fair.
I'm gonna cuddle you all night. I'm just so happy. I've been wanting I've been wanting a Cheburashka doll for months. Months, Lewis. This is the best. Thank you so much. How do I?
Anna.
Anna. Thank you so much, and for all the oranges. Fake. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Are you okay?
Why must you pelt me with oranges?
I didn't mean to that time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night from Cheburashka. Yay.